Hey, hey, what's good, y'all? It's your girl Ganjanae, and I'm live, baby. Yes, yes. Happy Thursday, y'all. All right, back with another one. Okay. Thank you so much for pulling up, y'all. Let me go ahead and see who's here, and we will get into it, honey. Okay. It's a lot more tea tonight. Okay, whole lot of going on. Hey, Black Orchid. You said transformation and thriving Thursday. Okay, yes, yes. Hit that like button. Thank you, love. Ari in the building. Hey, Ari. Hey, Professor. We live, baby. Hey, Chicken Coop. Got Hood Unlocked in the building. Hey. Hey, Course Bar. All right, y'all. Again, thank you so much for being here. Let me go ahead and make my announcements and we will jump right into it, okay? All right. So here's my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support the channel, okay? There's also super chats and super stickers available as well as Cash App, all right? Or you can energetically support the channel by just hitting that like button for me, okay? Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Share if you like. I would so greatly appreciate that alone, okay? And if y'all have any tea that y'all want me to talk about on this here channel, you can send it to this email, okay? I know that's easier for some of y'all. Or feel free to hit me up on either one of my social media platforms. That is my Instagram and my Twitter on the screen, okay? Yes, yes. Also, let me get the Discord link real quick. Hold on 1 second. Here for anybody that may be interested. Here we go. All right, let me post it in the chat real quick. All right. So there's the Discord link, y'all. If you are interested, definitely join, okay? And yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Let me check the comments one more again. Let's see. Hey, love. Welcome. Hey, Melanin Mommy. Hey, girl. Yes, yes. All right, y'all. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive it right into it, y'all. It's a lot going on. I'm sure a lot of y'all probably already done seen. Okay. So we got a lot to clock tonight. Okay. But before we get into the latest tea, I do want to touch on a couple things that I didn't touch on yesterday. You know, sometimes we be diving deep and I be forgetting to touch on certain things, okay? So we'll do that first. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, let me show y'all this video because hold on 1 second. Okay, because Blueface caught himself posting a milestone, okay, of Junior. All right, let me take this background down. There we go. Fair use. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. All right. So shout out to Circus of Blues. It says Blueface shows video of Chrisean Jr. standing up by himself. Okay. Let's get into it, y'all.
Look at my son. What's up, Sonny? You standing up all by yourself now. Look at my son. What's up, Sonny? It's another fatherless child. Can't act right because they left him.
Let me mute that. Okay. So there's Junior in a little playpen. All right. Okay. So I guess he felt like, he's him because he's standing when we've already seen this, okay? Like we've seen Junior stand up over there when he was with Tareen, okay? And a couple times when he was, with in Chrisean's lap, okay? So I'm like, this ain't nothing new, sir. Like, but it is nice, I will say, to see him you know, pulling himself up. At least that's a start, I guess you could say. Okay, but I don't think that they realize how much help this baby's gonna need. First of all, he has clubbed feet. Okay, that's just obvious at this point. Okay, so yeah, no matter how much you try to do everything yourself, you can't do it. At some point, there's gonna need to be some medical intervention here. Like you're not going to be able to teach him to walk. You're not going to be able to teach him certain things. Some of the things that, the milestones that he's not reaching right now is going to have to be worked on with professionals closely. Okay. But at least the baby pulling himself up. Okay. Um, but yeah, y'all. So he posted that. I think Chrisean had reposted it on her IG. Okay. But also there has been people speculating that he might have recorded this reverse, okay? Like the video was played backwards. Personally, I don't think so. I think it's because of how it looked when the bucket went to the other side of the playpen. That's probably why people feel like it was backwards, but I don't know cuz I did see a creator actually reversed it, and it didn't look like, I don't know, it didn't look right. Like the bucket came towards him instead of away from him. I think it's just the way that he like smacked it that makes it look a little weird. But yeah, y'all let me know if y'all think it's in reverse. Y'all think they trying to stage milestones, or what y'all think, okay? Let me know in the comments, all right? Let's go ahead and check these comments over here. In the meantime, says standing all by yourself. You don't say meow. Oh my goodness. It says, yes, go junior, go junior. That's the way to do it. It says, as a healthcare professional, he's not standing by himself. He struggled to pull himself up to a standing position using the side rail of the playpen as a device to keep himself up. Right? In my opinion, this puts his physical ability equivalent to a 7 to 12-month-old. However, if the parents consult with physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy, he definitely has potential to reach those milestones of walking and being independent. It will take time, but early intervention is key. Okay. That part. And then it says, Bino said that though. He said Junior has the potential to walk and get it right. The mom would just get him some help. If the mom would just get him some help, sorry. Okay. Then it says CPS still needs to do a welfare check on him. Agreed. Blueface has done more for him in less than 24 hours than Chrisean has done in 2 years. She don't deserve him or to be called his mother. I agree. I agree with that one. It says, I know this has nothing to do with Javon, but it makes me feel so sad for him, the one that understands, right? I'm sure he was so excited to be with his dad, right? In 2 days, Blueface has shown himself to be the better parent. Let that sink in. It says Jaidyn don't want to be with him anymore. We're playing to his triangulation games with Rock. So this is his family now. So y'all literally just throw a whole bunch of nonsense in that playpen. He says, are we really pretending we don't see him trembling and feeling for the bar of the playpen? Right. Okay. It says the one positive to come out of this is that Blueface will make sure Junior makes progress. He needs a specialist as soon as possible. Let's see if he actually takes him to get the proper care. And then it says, and Chrisean expects us to think that poor Junior could walk. She's so dead wrong for this. He's struggling to even stand up. Praying that someone comes into Junior's life and gives the help he needs and deserves, right? If he needs therapy, oh my gosh, someone please get this baby. Not for real. Okay. Then it says, imagine being so neglectful for 2 years that people are happy to see him in a playpen full of junk. He's not stable. Get mats in there to soften his landings and help his feet get a better grip. He also seems to be visually impaired and needs soft sensory toys. Not that trash that can hurt him if he falls. If he was seen by a specialist, they would have a treatment plan and have all these tools, but they don't. Therefore, he is still being neglected. That part, still to this day. Okay. Y'all, crazy work. But that's true though. Like it's like it did kind of seem like he's feeling, trying to feel where he can put his hands to lift himself up. Okay, so yes, I definitely believe the baby is visually impaired amongst other things. Okay, so really sad, man. Really sad. I don't know if he thought he ate with this post, but yeah, we already seen him. Okay, semi standing with. I mean, he was standing, but he obviously needs assistance to stand. He can't just stand, without holding on to something or someone, okay, or leaning on someone. That's the only way he'll be able to stand. And as a 2-year-old baby, it's not normal, okay? It's concerning. It raises concern. And we already went through signs of developmental delays last night. Okay. And sad to say, Junior definitely checked every box for me. And it was crazy how she was saying, does the baby, listen to you? Is he paying attention? And she said there was a part where she was like, if the baby's like staring at the ceiling, then that raises concern too, and the baby should be checked out. Okay. But needless to say, y'all, this is clearly child neglect, okay? I even went as far as to, you know, um, check what things would be considered child neglect, like legally, because I've never had to, what I mean. I don't know what makes it be neglectful. Okay, like obviously she's not feeding him. Obviously he's not going to the doctor regularly, and he's very behind on his milestones. Okay, but I like to look at facts as well too. Let me see. Okay, because I was really curious because I'm like, could she be arrested for this? Okay. And it turns out that she actually can. All right. So I'm just gonna read y'all what I asked Chat GPT real quick, okay? Um it says child neglect is illegal in every US state. Okay. Then it says then it says what counts as child neglect. It says neglect generally means a parent or caregiver is failing to provide basic needs such as food and water, safe housing, cleanliness and hygiene, medical care, okay, supervision, education, and emotional care. Okay. And then it says child neglect can lead to CPS investigations, removal of the child from the home if the situation is dangerous. It says criminal charges for the parent or guardian, misdemeanor or felony, depending on the case. Okay, so yes, um, lock her ass up. All right, and lock her ass up. Okay. But yeah, y'all, it's actually against the law to treat a child like this. It absolutely is. Um, but yeah, again, it says a parent or guardian could be considered neglectful if they fail to provide adequate food, um, clothing, shelter, medical or dental care. Okay, protection from dangerous situations. All right. Um, and then it says general neglect is when a child's basic needs are not consistently met, but the child is not in immediate danger. And then it says, but severe neglect is when a parent or caregiver intentionally or recklessly fails to provide care. causing injury, or placing the child at extreme risk. Okay. For example, not seeking medical help for a serious condition. Okay. Extreme malnutrition. Okay. And dangerous living conditions, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, so when people are on the internet saying, this girl needs to be locked up, yeah, she really does. They need to seriously lock this girl up because at 2 years old, this is crazy. Okay. This is actually insane that this baby is so far behind. It's sad, you know? And it's obvious child neglect. So at this point, I'm like, where's CPS? Where, like, this girl deserves to get some charges for this. I'm gonna say it. Okay. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, y'all know I like to dig up the facts and stuff. All right, so I just wanted to do that real quick. I was just curious because I didn't know the laws when it comes to, like, child neglect and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, pretty crazy, y'all. Save Junior. Please save Junior from this mess, this circus. Okay. Let me check y'all's comments real quick. Um, hey Latoya. You said if Chrisean was around, it was one of her famous stage milestones was again. Right. Yeah, his feet are clubbed, so if anything standing for long would be uncomfortable. Yeah, we supposed to clap for this. Exactly. Okay. You should have been doing this. I think my baby started, standing on their own, pretty early on. Pretty early on. I know all babies are different, but at 2 years old is crazy. Okay. He shouldn't be having to hold on to nothing to stand. Okay. And she probably staged it right in front of Blue, child. If anything, this makes Rock even more trifling as our mother, that you're just posting something that's so simple as you're standing. He's 2 years old, over 2 years old, 2 years old now. Exactly. Hello? Okay. He thought he ate. You're like, seriously, are we supposed to sing for he's a jolly good fellow? uh, for he's a jolly good fellow. You know it. You hilarious. Yeah, I for sure think they staged his stand up. The fact he can't even really hold his head up for a long period of time lets me know his care isn't that his core isn't that strong all of a sudden. Right, that part. Definitely missing some muscle mass, okay. And it's sad, man. You said the fact that he's going straight to Rockin' Jr. is crazy. He needs to focus on his actual kids, right? He knows he has for sure the way he's treating Jaidyn. I'm not feeling that at all, right? Yeah. Yes, I miss. Woof. He about to cancel himself, if not already. Okay. Yeah, Rocktar's loved and ate all of this up. He was doing this with Tareen. Exactly. You know, like, sir, we seen this already. Okay. Even if Junior walks, he still has a lot of progress and he has a lot of things going on with him, right? Exactly. It's clear to see. And she gaslighting us by saying nothing is wrong. If nothing's wrong, why this? Exactly. If nothing's wrong, why isn't he walking? Why is he not talking? Okay. Why is he still getting fed Similac? Okay, or whatever. He probably drinking regular milk now. I wouldn't be surprised. I think she be giving that baby chocolate milk, and that's even worse. It's crazy. Yes, hit the like, please, and thank you. Hey, Sapphire. So hope everyone is safe and blessed. Times are definitely yes, that part. And if it's hard for y'all, I pray that it gets better. Okay, that part, that part. Yeah, I think it's fake. Is his arms that strong? Um, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the way maybe the way he smacked it, it kind of like did a double flip or something. That's what it looked like to me. But maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. He said, I'm surprised he has a playpen, right? Okay. For the first time. You said I watched like 20 plus times already and they put it in reverse. It's giving stage in my opinion. Oh, okay. You think so? He said the guy, guess those are not his toys or playpen. Yeah, Journey Javon's old toy. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. You say he look as if he likes standing, right? They doing everything but taking that boy to the doctor. Right. His limbs are longer than his whole body. He clearly looks deformed, no shade. I'm just keeping it real. Yeah, you can see it. I mean, it's definitely something going on with him health wise. He's not a normal child, and that's okay. Just, let's make sure we're staying on top of things so that he can have, you know, regardless of what could be going on with him health wise, he can thrive as much as possible. And as a parent, you should want that for your child. But obviously, Chrisean she's too worried about eggplant, okay, and clout at this point, okay. That's it, that's all. Poor Junior, that baby has to be in pain without some special shoes to support his club feet, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's sad, man. Ooh, that poor baby. He said Blue can do everything that he can, but if it's not coming from the mother, it's pointless. He needs to be stimulated all around, not just by one parent alleged parent. Yeah, true. Yep. I need to stop trying to protect that hoe. He said, I only care about Junior. At this point, the adults that have failed him is unbelievable. Right, right. Y'all saying it's demonic so-called mother to prison. Right. They need to. After I read like the laws behind that shit, I'm like, oh yeah, she most definitely needs to be locked up. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Okay. You said, isn't that Tyler is in a world of pain because he has to get his vaccines? There's so much more, right? He has teeth, so he's gonna have to see the dentist. It's a lot. That part, no, but this is what she signed up for. I don't want to hear that. Oh, it was too late. No, it wasn't because you literally went to the doctor and had a pregnancy test like super early on. Okay, I don't even think she was probably like maybe 6 weeks. Okay, so you knew that there was a baby inside of you. You just didn't give a damn, and you still don't give a damn. Okay, it's crazy. And they acting like him pulling himself is proof he's okay. Right? He's two. He should be walking. Hello, like it's crazy. Like wow, like congratulations. Like he should have been doing this. Okay. He said not just medical neglect, but there's videos of her abusing him and just the way she carries on. Yeah, how can you be an active parent in your eyes? Substances she wipes not in a boy's hair. He is uncut. Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yes, justice for Ronnie and save Junior. Absolutely. You said she Rock is a momster. Ooh, I like that. A momster. Mom and monster all in one. Can't stand that bitch. Right. No, for real. She makes me sick. She makes me sick, okay? Yeah, I personally don't think Junior needs to be around any of them. They are both always in drama. Yep. Some type of criminal activity. Definitely not people that need to be parents, plus people coming for him. Exactly. I agree. I agree. That is not a stable environment for a child. Okay. Too much toxicity is just too much. Junior needs peace. He needs to be in a healthy environment. And them two being under the same roof is never going to be healthy. Okay. Never going to be healthy. And Chastity baby is one and already walking and running. Exactly. Exactly. That baby is very like aware of her surroundings. She's alert, you know. That's crazy. Baby Halo too. Like Child, a mess. Hey, Joni. Hey, love. He said, I think she left Blueface because he wanted to take Junior to the doctor. Maybe, Joni. That's a good theory. Hmm. That's crazy. You know, she can't handle the truth. If she's giving him boost or insure at this point, child, probably. Poor baby on a liquid diet, child, at 2 years old is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hey, Aqua. You said one day it was 97 outside. A man asked me for a cigarette. I gave him two. He was walking his dog, drinking a half gallon of chocolate milk. I laughed, saying it ain't my bathroom, child. Oh my gosh, Christopher is crashing out and Jaidyn is pulling out receipts. I sent it to you. Oh wow, still okay, love. I'm gonna check in a second. Yeah, I don't know why people expect her to be a good mom when she's not a good person and can't even care for herself. Exactly, exactly. Um, so I think Carlissa saw our video because she is saying what I said about the whole situation. I think she'd be watching too. If you are watching Carlissa, hey, like, yeah, I think she'd be in the bushes sometimes. If he's so skinny and shaky, I pray he goes stronger. Right. Exactly. Wobbly. Okay. It's sad. Hey, darling. Hey, love. You said I truly hope he doesn't get her pregnant like she wants. No, for real. But Blue, he he just as nasty and trifling, child. I wouldn't be surprised if he, you know, and I know he done hit that already. So that's crazy because allegedly she done caught the hurt from Bino and the BM, okay? Like, child, just out here spreading diseases, okay? That's crazy work. Mm-mm-mm. You say he allows Rock to disrespect his whole family. It just shows that he doesn't really care for right. He don't. Boy don't care about nothing but the money, and I'm telling you. That's all he care about. I believe is Crack Rock texting from Blue's phone saying all that about Jaidyn. I wouldn't be surprised. But she sure was doing it yesterday, up in Carlissa live. Okay. You think it's in reverse? I don't know, y'all. For real? Maybe I have to watch it a few times. I think it just looks kind of odd because of how he's like because of his movements and stuff. Maybe I think that's what it is for, but maybe it is. I could be wrong. It do kind of look like it though a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm like I don't know. I'm torn. I'm torn. You said it would have told you to get Junior help by some miracle rock. It's not going to maintain everything and maintain the care. If she's not going to be able to be alone with him, right? I'm saying, and all this going on, when her and Blueface not on good terms, okay. I wouldn't be surprised if she, took it out on the baby. Okay. All because she overstimulated and frustrated. Okay. I would not put it past her. Yeah, I don't understand why she don't feed him. That's just evil. I'm telling you, that makes me sad. Man, like, so where's the concern as a mom? Like, you know, so you talk about all this discernment. So your discernment didn't tell you, like, oh my gosh, he doesn't want to eat these solids. Maybe I should take him to a pediatrician, you know, to see what's going on with my child. Oh, my baby not walking yet. He not running. He not even crawling. Okay, maybe I should make sure everything's okay and take him to the doctor. That's what a real mom does. Okay, not just sit here and act like you don't see this shit. Okay, but I think a lot of that ties into Chrisean's mental health as well. Like, but that's not Junior's problem. You decided to have the baby, so now you got to put that baby first. Period. It's no excuse. No excuses. Period. Like, insane. Insane. Hold on 1 second. You said two parents that are not good people is a scary thing. It is. No, it happens quite often too. It's very scary. Yeah, I really hope let me doesn't give let me doesn't give her another chance because like what other platform is she gonna have? Exactly. Ain't nobody gonna want to work with this girl at this point. All this drama. She don't even realize that like, girl, you ruining your opportunities and potential partnerships and shit like that, like doing all this shit on the internet. Like who gonna want to work with this like drama queen, okay? You steady talking down on people, steady like, just self-sabotaging yourself. Yeah, we were standing, then fell. I'm trying to see something. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it isn't. You said it may not be reversed, but it's definitely edited. You think so? Hmm. Edited how? Like him standing up or something? Let's see. You said they reversed it, and it shows a clip where they reversed it and look at the green bucket. Yeah, I seen the video where they reversed it, but the bucket came towards him instead of away. I don't know. It looked weird to me, so that's why I was like, I don't know if it's reversed or not. But if it is, that'd be crazy as hell. If she got blue fake bastos now, child, in my opinion, yeah, that's crazy. I sure hope he not doing no weird shit like that. Gershon is mad because her evil demonic ways is backfiring again. Exactly. She ain't mess, but that's what I say. God don't bless no mess. I don't know why she thought she was finna just right off in the sunset with this man and everything was just gonna be peaches and cream. Like, no. It's Blueface. Okay. Or I'm sorry, Crip Face. Yeah, another YouTuber showed it in reverse. Not sure, but I wouldn't put it past Chrisean. Right. Yeah, true. Charlotte never took her to the pediatrician, so she acts the same. Right. The folks around her are no help. Yeah, that part. Okay. Clearly, Charlotte did not do her job as a parent. That is for sure. Okay. And all them kids running around, don't she got like shit? She probably got damn near 60 nieces and nephews at this point. And you just didn't know a damn thing about motherhood is insane. Taking care of a baby, like, huh? Make that make sense. Yeah, if Junior could pull himself up to a standing position, they would show us live, right? Yeah, it's crazy, man. You said it could be AI. Child. So who says all that they're going to have, especially Blue, because he's already losing followers. People are getting tired of the circus and chaos, and Carlissa is scared of Blue, clearly, right? Child, that's on him. He had the opportunity to turn it around, but of course, he let us all down. He did, you know. So it's unfortunate. It really is. But at the very least, hopefully he does get a paternity test done so that he can know for sure. If that's his baby, go ahead and fight for full custody. Like, 'cause honestly, I'd rather him be with Blue than Chrisean, for sure. Even though I don't too much care for Blueface at this point either, okay? Like, yeah, this is a crazy situation, y'all. Crazy, crazy work. All right, but there's that, y'all. Um, Now let's get into. Actually, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this video real quick because I had came across a video of Ronnie when he was sitting down with the tacos and shawarma lady. Is it this one? Let me double check. Oh yeah. Let's just take a look back at this. All right. This is from T.O. Young Boss. Okay.
Junior doesn't have a car seat. Junior doesn't have a stroller, to my understanding. They was walking around Arundel Mills Mall for 5 hours on Black Friday. They was holding Junior the whole time. They were driving in that video that you seen. Yeah. Do you know that if somebody hit that car from the back, you know what could have happened to that baby?
Why is she like so like irresponsible with the baby?
Let me tell you this. Some people gotta be blessed for the houses they come up from. Chrisean family, they not rat too tight. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta think of it like this. Chrisean is the baby of her family, but all of her sisters look at her like this. And I'm talking about her big sisters. Her big sisters, her big brothers, they look at Chrisean like this. And Chrisean is, what is Chrisean to us? She's a baby, right? She's immature, right?
Right.
So she's a child in an adult body, but she's not being held accountable because she's famous, because she make empty promises, so on and so forth. So people disregard what they see, but I'm gonna be honest, it stems from her childhood, the way she was raised. I'm not gonna speak on her mother, I'm not gonna speak on her father. However, if she was living with me at the age of 17, that should tell you everything you need to know about her family. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So she lacks a foundation of a good home. She lacks an understanding of what a mother is. You get what I'm saying? So that's why you see her doing the things that she's doing. She never had that baby with the intention of being a mother. She had that baby with the intention of keeping a dude around. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. He was clocking it. Okay. Ronnie knew. Talking about she was holding the baby the whole time. No car seat, no nothing. That's crazy. R.I.P. to Ronnie, man. That's so sad. I still can't believe he's gone for real. But I really hope him and his family gets justice really soon. I do. And I still think, I don't care what nobody say. I still think, you know, a certain someone could possibly have something to do with it, because the way she be talking, when she gets mad at people, like she's so quick to resort to like unaliving, okay, like people about to lose their life, and it's just kind of strange to me. Something sinister about that girl, for sure. For sure. But yeah, y'all, that's crazy. But we all know it stemmed from her childhood. But like I said, we um most of us probably have been through some traumatic experiences, at some point in our childhood or just growing up, period. But it's just like that's not an excuse to, treat other people carelessly, or, especially your own child. Like that's insane. At least have some, you know, sympathy for your child instead of just feeling bad for yourself all the time. Like, this is all a result of your own decisions and your own actions. Okay. Point blank, period. And Junior deserves so much better. And I really hope that baby gets help, like the proper help, whether it's from Blueface or if it got to be from somebody else, whatever. Somebody, please help this baby, okay? Because this is crazy. Or Junior. Save Junior. Justice for Ronnie. Okay. Let me check y'all's comments real quick. Um, You said, I know he didn't learn anything. If anything, it's kind of worse because why would you deal with somebody that puts you in harm's way all the time, including your family? Right? Yeah. It's crazy, man. He definitely didn't learn a damn thing. But I figured though, I'm like, nah. And it's crazy because damn, you sat in there for 2 years and didn't learn shit. God damn. Okay. He too far gone too. You said I love your channel. You respect everyone's opinions. Oh, thank you. Ashley, I appreciate that. Thank you, love. Yeah, I know at the end of the day, we all have our own opinions. Like, we're not always gonna agree. We can always agree to disagree. I'll never, it be the rockroaches that be coming in here being rude and disrespectful. Like, if it's something that I said that, you disagree with, it's a way to, it's a way to voice that. You don't have to like be rude about it. You know what I mean? Like, you have your opinion, I have mine. It is what it is. That is just point blank period. Okay. So, but thank you so much. I'm glad you recognize that. You said that video does look. Oh, sorry, y'all. That video does look weird, but I still don't understand the green bucket thing. Right? That's what kind of threw me off. The bucket. Yeah, I think he always know the truth of the DNA. They just playing the game at this point. It's so disrespectful. Yeah, that definitely could be the case. Definitely could be the case. He said, I don't know blue hair strippers around his kids and was asking if his son was gay. Also, it doesn't mean I don't know blue hair. Wait, oh, Blueface. Yeah, strippers around his kids was making if his son was gay. Also, it doesn't mean like it can be a parent. Like if he didn't even spend time with his kids, right? Yeah, yeah, I remember that. That was kind of crazy. That's why I'm like Blueface is not the best parent either. And I've spoken on that before, like a few times, like a few months ago. Like I just didn't like certain things that he does with with Javon. It's like, man, he gonna corrupt that poor baby, and he seemed like such a sweet soul. Like he's just an innocent little guy, and it's just like I feel like Blueface, he's gonna like try to turn him basically into a little Blueface, and I don't want that. I don't want that for Javon. I don't like like he might be that one to break the curse. You know what I'm saying? For real. I want to see him excel in life, you know. And he got a good mom, so I'm sure he can, but child, yeah, it's a mess. Yes, justice for Ronnie, absolutely. He said if anybody knew Crack Rock and the Malones, it was Ronnie and his family. Exactly. He was around them for quite some time. So I believe every word he said. Yeah, I didn't even hear him mention his codes while he was in jail. He was just clout chasing and talking about 304s and gangs. Right. Yeah. He said, I'm sorry. It's so weird seeing this clip of Ronnie knowing he ain't here. Right. Yeah, it is. It don't feel right. It's crazy. It's so sad, man. I'm so tired of blicky violence. Ugh. He said, I feel so sorry for Ronnie and his family. He seemed like he was a decent guy and just fell into the trap of rock and got caught up and stuff. Right. That part. That part. Yeah, sad, man. He definitely spoke the truth. Sure did. Yes, rest in peace to Ronnie. Yes, hit that like, please, and thank you. You said I saw a video of a YouTuber saying that Carlissa said that she has proof that Rock has something to do with Ronnie. Really? What? That's crazy. I gotta see that. I need that receipt. Did you see the message Carlissa released about Ronnie on a laptop? Wait, what y'all talking about? What I miss? No, I didn't see it. Let me know though, because I will. I don't got no problem pulling it up. He said, and she's not coming from biblical smite levels when she says it right. Miss Celibate and Yahweh. It's a lie all the time. All the time. You said, not putting my business out there, but I have a family worse than blues and rocks, and I'm not over here crashing out and harming people. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know? And like I've said before, what happened to you isn't your fault, but, your healing, okay, and your willingness to heal is your job to do. It's your responsibility. Nobody can do it for you. You got to do it. So that's really a huge part of why Chrisean is the way she is. She don't feel like she need help. A lot of people with, um certain mental disabilities feel like they don't need help. Okay? Or they don't want to admit. And Chrisean is definitely very prideful. Okay? She's very prideful, so I don't think she'll ever, you know, actually be real with herself. You got to be real with yourself before you can be real with anybody else. He said trauma has an effect on how we all act and navigate life, but at some point you got to grow up, yep, and want better for yourself and your kids if you have them. Exactly. Clock it. Exactly. He said, I'm so tired of people using trauma and mental health as an excuse. I have all those things and I'm striving every day to make a better way for myself and be a better me. And I end up like and not end up like my family. Right. That part. For real. And it's not easy. It's not easy, but I mean, it's rewarding in the end. You know, getting your mind right, getting your mental health together. It's a flex. Definitely a flex. You say you have the most soothing voice too. Oh, thank you. I fall asleep to your lives. Oh, thank you, love. I appreciate that. You said she knows she messed him up and thinks she could pray him better or thought she could. Right. Thought she could pray it away. You know, God is definitely a healer, but faith without work is what? DEAD. Okay. He said, I'm sorry I missed some of y'all. I'm cooking and eating. Ooh, what you cooking, girl? Where my plate? He said, why one little baby been in so much drama and he only been here 2 years? Right. God bless him because his parents. Right. It's sad, man. Poor baby. It's like, when is he gonna be the number one priority? It's like it just seems like everything else comes before that baby. It's like men and money before Junior. Okay. Men, money, and clout and attention. Yeah, I'm cooking and eating late too. Oh, you cooking too? Ooh, pizza. That's why there's so many typos. I'm trying to use that chat. Oh, okay. That sounds good. I was actually gonna get some pizza today, but I ended up making some. I made some fish. And Javon is gonna fight him when he gets older. Y'all wouldn't be surprised. Javon gonna definitely feel some resentment, you know, towards his dad. Yeah, I feel bad for Journey and Javon missed out on time with their dad at first. Blue Nose Jr. is the clout and it's all about the money and views. Right. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey Melissa. You said I'm tired of the pow violence too. If people are way too comfortable using that, man, like whatever happens to just getting out there and catching a fade, why does everybody got to pull out a pow? Exactly. Like I am so tired of these black men um you know getting unalive so young. Like they had a whole life ahead of them. In fact, I actually lost somebody close to me from blicky violence a couple months ago, and it was like I was crying for like 3 days straight because he was such a good person. Like he would like he was kind of like a he was kind of like a big brother to my son, like he will always just speak positivities to us. Like it was really sad. I could talk about it now because I already kind of healed from it, and I know he's in a better place. But it's like I'm so sick of that. Like for real, we gotta stop. We gotta stop the violence. you know, the black on black crime. Yeah, I'm so sick of that gutter rat and her threats. Man, I'm telling you. So sick of it. But let her keep running her mouth because eventually she gonna say that to the wrong person. She gonna regret it. Okay. Like it's people out here that are, you think you crazy. It's always somebody way crazier than you that will not talk about it but be about it. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You said Carlissa said she has proof, Chrisean. What? Y'all. Oh, Ruby Kai? And oh, okay. Carlissa be giving some tea. It's in the email. I sent Carlissa said something. Girl, hold on. Let me go to my email real quick. What? Y'all lying. Hold on, y'all. Oops, hold on, y'all. Here we go. Ciao. Hold on. Let's see. I'm looking for it, sis. I'm looking for it. Is it this first one? The Blueface beat Chrisean? Is that the video? Or the Carlissa exposes Chrisean? That's what I see. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. She has proof that Rock was the power. What? Oh my God. Y'all, that's insane. Oh, I gotta see that. Let me know which video it is. You said Ronnie's family needs to get a cease and desist at this point because they keep playing on his top. And it's like he passed in vain. Nothing changed. Nothing got better, right? Yeah, I would. I would for sure. He said, if Rock doesn't get help for herself, she will never get help for Junior. Exactly. That part. You said if it's true, then Carl should get in trouble for holding information. Like, why would you sit on that information as a mother? And I keep remembering when Ronnie was begging and pleading with her. Right. Oh, yeah, they did go live together, huh? Said just made some ramen with chicken, egg, and sriracha. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds real good, actually. um, so I grew up in the 90s. I lost so many, including a boyfriend. Wow. Yeah, that's sad, man. Super sad. You said we had some meatball subs with mozzarella cheese. It was so ooh, I'm making me hungry. It sounds good. It sounds real good. You said Journey is also clout. Like we like watching her cute little stuff. Right, she is so adorable. You said I don't know what's going on, but Chrisean post she is on the phone and 33 is counting a lot of money. Huh? Oh my gosh. Oh, now she doubling back to young blood. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, that girl is delayed. Okay. For lack of better terms. Yeah, people keep saying Jaidyn talked ish, but ain't do ish, but went completely deaf when Carlissa said she had federal agents and security that wouldn't let Chrisean or Jaidyn fight. Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, awake. The first one where Blue beats. Oh, really? Okay. All right. Thank you, sis. I'm gonna play it here in just a second. You said Crack Sean is embarrassed of Junior. You see the way she looked at Blue when he was holding him. Exactly. Oh yeah, she's definitely embarrassed of that baby. She should be embarrassed for herself. It's your fault. Again, results of your actions. Okay. You said she's setting up Blue. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That's why I said too, like this was when Blueface was still in the pen. Like I was like, I feel like Blueface needs to get a new house. He needs to move. Like he should have definitely um stay with Angela. She was house shopping for, she was willing to get a house for them, you know. And he definitely should have just went ahead and gone gone and went over there instead of going to the same house. Cause like I don't trust that girl. And she done already dropped the low before in the past, so who's to say she won't do it again? Okay. Try to have him robbed. Hey, inspirational. You said I saw Ruby Kai crashing out. It was so funny. Oh, really? Ciao. Hey, Natty. You said exactly talking about Biggie fight on baddies, but you don't mess with a real mama bear, right? And she back to Bravo as her manager. Wow. Girl, wait. Let me find out. She just being bitter yet again. Oh, she did, y'all. Look at this. I'm telling you, this girl is a clown. Like, look at this. Not you switched it back to Bravo. If I was Bravo, I want no parts. No, you pick the side, okay? Find somebody else to do it. Fuck you talking about. What? What the hell? Weird. Okay, I told y'all she fake as hell. Definitely the fakest of the fake. And she's on a plane leaving LA, and the 33 is counting a lot of money. Oh, wow. Where y'all seen that at her story? Let me go look at that real quick. So Chrisean is leaving California. Where's she going? Yeah, I was just about to say that he needs to move. Like too many people been in the house and knows where he lives. Right. I know where he lives. Child. No, for real. It's time to get a new Addy. For sure. For sure. She spent all that money on underwear for him and so much more. Right. She did. Right. Brand new shoes. Okay. Balenciaga. All kind of stuff. That's probably why he fat. He had all kind of packages. Noodles and oodles, okay? You said Crack Rock revealed Jaidyn, Alexis, and Crack Rock is on a plane. And she said she getting out of LA because too much drunk. Oh my gosh. You said Blueface had 2 years to get it together and he thought it was a game. Thought he was going to come home on the same time. Exactly. Okay. Crazy work. Right. Did she have Junior with her? You guys like the video, please and thank you. She says she looking for protection for Jaidyn. Good. Cause yeah, I don't put nothing. Absolutely, when I say nothing, absolutely nothing past that girl. She crazy as hell. She's unhinged. Unhinged as hell. Yeah, she leaving because she dodging phase DNA test. I really feel like something about to happen to Blue. Did you see the video of the dude threatening Blueface? No, I haven't seen that either. I have not seen that either. That's crazy. You said she going back to that blood kid that has to. Oh wow. What a loser. Like, what? Oh, hell nah. Chill.
If any motherfucker ever needed to sit they stupid ass down, you that bitch. You that bitch.
The ghetto. The ghetto.
Oh my goodness. Now she back with the young blood, huh? On bloods. Okay. Ciao. I cannot. She is such a weirdo. Yeah, I really wish Chrisean would just go away. Me too. I'm sick of her. Sick of her ass. Chrisean doesn't even have anywhere else to go. Back to hotels. Right. We at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Okay. Yeah, she probably done paid 33 to get Blue. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't think she got it like that. Maybe she do. She done been running them scams on her on her IG stories. Okay. Maybe that's that scam money. And Chrisean trying to get Blue and some shit with the blood, saying Blue talk shit about them. Wow. That's crazy. Telling you that girl she's something else. Okay. She is something else. She willing to put anybody in harm's way. And she wants that protection for all the chaos she caused. Right. That part. She gonna use that boy. She gonna use that little boy. Didn't we say that the other day? Like she probably gonna use him to like do something that could potentially like take away his freedom. Okay. And he young and real young, so I'm probably not gonna think it through, you know. And then he's gang affiliated, okay, quote unquote, about that life. So yeah, definitely feel like she gonna use him to do something real dirty. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Let's see. Now let's see if she runs back to Blueface after this. Right. I sent you the video of the dude saying let's meet up and unalive each other. Oh, you sent me the video? Let me see. Where you sent it at? My email or IG? You said she burned every bridge in Baltimore. Oh wait, she going to her condo on the island. On the island at the beach house. You know it. Right. That part. Don't she say she got a penthouse in Baltimore? Child.
Good, bro. Yeah.
Chill. Okay. Nah, for real though. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Didn't she say she had a penthouse and acres of land out there? Maybe they're going to go build their new house on their land. Okay. Chill. A hot mess. Yeah, someone said Blueface was threatened. He said she was just with the Crips the other day, right? I hope nothing happens to Blueface, and Blueface needs to move and get in a restraining order against Crack Rock. That part he do immediately, okay? And she may be establishing her alibi again. Yeah. See, Blueface, go ahead and start shopping around. Okay. I'll have to make something shake because yeah, I don't trust that girl. God forbid, his house get ran in or something. Yeah, I can't believe these guys trust her knowing that she is a snitch and the CIA. Right. That's why she with the youngin, because they're easier, to manipulate. For sure. Let's see. He said she gonna end up missing if she keeps it up, trying to act like some kind of boss big queen pin. Right. That part, Carmen never misses. Right. Out here moving like Griselda Blanco, like, girl, please. If you don't stop, you might want to. I'm telling you. Okay. You're doing a little too much, and you gonna get the right one. You're gonna get the right one. You say honestly, it's crazy how Blueface crashed out on Jay, but not question. Yeah, about why she lied about Junior. Yeah, fool to deal with her. Blue let this trip. Right, that part on IG. Okay, I'm gonna check in just a second. So maybe late in this, but I saw Carlos post something pretty much saying Rock unless when it's recorded. Yeah, that's what they said. I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna play the video in a second. Yeah, this further proves that none of them are real gangsters for real because Rock would have been dealt with, right? Right. I heard they were putting their hands on each other. Is that true? I'm not sure. We're gonna get into that. I don't think it is though. I forgot acres of land on the island with her penthouse, right? Promoting her football team she owns. Driving away in her Lambo, right? Right, that part. Okay, what happened to that Maybach? Miss Rich, okay. Anybody that deals with her on a personal level is stupid AF. She's a setup queen, exactly. Clock it. Clock it. Okay, that part. Let me see, y'all. Let me find. I don't see it. I don't see it, Nikki. I don't see it, but let me know, okay? In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video that Aqua sent me. Let's see. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I have to like un momento. All right. All right, let me share my screen. All right, here we go, y'all. Shout out to Ruby Kai. Let's get into it.
Girl, he only been home for 3 days and the circus already in chaos. I guess you was expecting to laugh. You didn't know it was gonna f with your emotions too. So let's put a little smile on your face, okay? Cause after all, we at the circus. So girl, grab your drink, get comfortable, and let's get into Ruby's Reading Rainbow. So Blueface sent out a bat signal. He said, I'm looking for a golden retriever. Now, I don't know if the golden retriever responded, but Chrisean did. She said, I rebuke the circus and the circus act. We are the church. The circus is for the clowns and fools. Blue, if you...
Not we are the church. I'm not gonna play with this girl. Ciao. What? Delusional. Girl, ain't nothing you've been doing lately is of God. I'm gonna have to ask you to go ahead and leave our Lord and Savior out of this, okay? Out of your buffoonery. Ciao.
The head lead correctly. Don't play with anyone that's assigned to you. If you gonna unlock anyone for favor through your favor, do it with honor and love, not exploitation. Dysfunctional. It's not smart, and it's hurtful to the people that's following your lead. This isn't our chessboard, it's Yahweh's. But girl, didn't you say you was the whole board? Child, I'ma think you Yahweh in a minute and gonna try to start your own church. So I guess Jaidyn was subtweeting her because she said, stop the indirect tweet. Address me by saying my name. Stop that childish nonsense. My name is Chrisean. Now I ain't gonna hold you and I ain't gonna hold your hand either. But I think you want the people to associate you with Jesus. She say, my son name is Chrisean Jesus Porter. Chrisean Jesus. Baby Jesus. Sonny. Not Junior. Not CJ. Not anything you think of. But what his parents call him. Thank you. Okay, girl. Child, y'all could call me today, tomorrow, next week, and correct me. But child, I ain't calling nobody no Jesus, nothing. And unless we gonna call him baby Jesus, Chrisean Jesus, but calling anything, anybody Jesus, especially Chrisean and Jesus in the same sentence, personally, it just don't sit right well. It just don't sit well with me. So Chrisean said, I'm done with socials for a minute. It's too many vultures and leashes to address. And I'm human. Leave me alone. For real. Bye. Thanks. Child, a lie detector test determined that was a lie. She wasn't done. So Chrisean says, Jaidyn, I don't know what's up with you, but watch your mouth. I don't want to see you in harm's way, all because you're bitter and sour heart. Ooh. Carlissa not even showing the messages between her and Blue, like how you took his kids from him just to ask for $1,000 through her. He just got out. He don't got to give you nothing. How you take a man's kids, then turn around and ask for money right after he comes home? 2 years in prison? He took us out on his last. And y'all know he never really on his last, but that's not the point. It's just bitter and evil behavior. Before Blue left, he left Jaidyn with a career, a car, and his chains. He didn't even do that for me. And I still showed up that first year, child. You were stupid. Even when I gave up, I can still appreciate that he never held it against me and still wanted to be a daddy to Sonny. To who? Child, y'all and this name change for this baby is going to do it.
Here she go with these Twitter novels, okay? Coming for Jaidyn. Okay. And why is that any of your business, ma'am? Even if she did have to ask him for some money, like why, what does that have to do with you, and why are you in her business? Okay. Like the hell? Okay. And she got the nerve to be talking about some bitter and evil behavior. Like, it's like, do this girl even do she see the type of shit that she does on a daily basis? But you got the nerve to be calling anybody evil. Okay. And didn't you say his chain was in the pawn shop? Now you saying that Jaidyn had the change, child. A walking contradiction. Okay. But she got her nerve. She really got her nerve.
Being for me, he didn't have more names than Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Sean Puffy Comb, Love, Puffy Wuffy, Sonny. So she said, I turned my replies and reposts off on Twitter because I said what I said. I don't need no response. Child, she deleted everything too. Now you knew Carlissa was going to slide into the chat. She said, Jaidyn is the last person you should threaten. Walking around LA, these Mexicans will slay you where you stand, especially after you unalive one of them. It's not okay to threaten people. So Carlissa out here looking for security for Jaidyn. She say, I'm looking for a female friend for Jaidyn to make sure no doodle mamas put their hands on her. Must be from LA and off parole to travel. The devil wants you to react. God wants you to pray. Carlissa wrote, I hear you, Lord, but they out here playing with my kids. At what point you...
Are you having trouble trying to keep up with your professor? You've got to try Otter. Here's how it works.
Want me to go to war? Child, Carlissa want her issue. She really want to run that fade low-key. But Carlissa, you might get faded all the way out this time. You be easy. I'll be holding auditions for Jaidyn's new sidekicks. Must be able to travel, no parole or probation. DM me for pre-screening. Child, where they gonna audition at? Baddies? Because they gonna have to be able to throw down. I mean, you did have them federal agents around there last time. Just call them out. So then Carlissa posted, I guess, a message she sent Blue. Jaidyn didn't ask you for no goddamn money. I told you to give your kids money to go out of town. Why she playing like anyone broke but her? So she wrote, Jaidyn would never ask him for money. I told my son to give her some for our family trip. The F is she reading your mama messages? She obsessed with me. So Jaidyn stepped into the conversation. She said, Chrisean, I know you're coming down and now want to process things 3 days later, but thank you for putting a threat in writing. I never asked him or nobody for money the entire time he been gone. Please show me a message where I did. You still asking to stay on people's couch. Ooh, your kids using toys and furniture I brought over there after all this time. Me and him haven't spoke before or after he got out. I know you want me to be bitter because in your heart, you envious that you gotta bark at the door to be let in and God opened doors for me. Oh, I would be mad too. That might explain why you was trying to put my kids on live more than you posted your own kid. Envy. Bitter would have been me saying they couldn't go at all. I came and got my kids because an incompetent person was around without my consent or presence. But what or how I parent should never be your main concern when you should be taking notes. Oh my God, child. Not Jaidyn ate her up. Then Jaidyn posted, pretty and petty AF. This dumb broad said I'm asking for money when she the one told y'all he had to pawn his chains. What the helly? I got actual things to do today. Have a blessed day, everyone. And child, she dipped out. So Carlissa tagged herself back in. She said, I'm going to ask you nicely to leave my family alone. I got video from both the people who know that you killed the man yourself and the person you called right after. I record everything. Ooh, girl, this is getting deep.
Ooh, hold on. I'm going to ask you nicely to leave my family alone. I got video from both the people that know you unalived the man yourself and the person you call right after. I record everything. Ooh, y'all. What? Carlissa, stop playing. From both the people. Ooh. Oh my gosh, y'all. Who you think is she talking about? Because it could be Geronimo, it could be, or maybe both, Geronimo and Ronnie. Y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. Wow.
Family alone. I got video from both the people who know that you killed the man yourself and the person you called right after. I record everything. Ooh, girl, this is getting deep. Then Carlissa said, it's against the law to make threats of harm to anyone in the state of California. She will be back in jail before the end of the week. Child, they making that play and Chrisean falling for it. She took my son to an appointment but didn't take hers. Her son needs life-threatening surgery, and she walked out the hospital thinking he gonna grow out of it. Her sister said she signed the paper saying she don't give a F about the surgery, and the hospital was not responsible. Y'all, the baby is in serious need of help, and she playing with my son's feet. My son over there trying to save the baby life, y'all. Child, what type of life-threatening surgery do the baby need? Ooh, this is getting deeper than deep now. So Carlissa said, that's right, son. Check these 304s about your mama. You don't read my messages to my son. Who the F you think I am? We ain't going to see you until you learn to respect me. Ooh, this getting...
Hold on. She took my son to an appointment but didn't take hers. Ooh. Her son needs life-threatening surgery and she walked out the hospital thinking he's going to grow out of it. Her sister said she signed a paper saying she don't give a F about the surgery and the hospital is not responsible. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Ooh, Carlissa is tad, okay? Sad.
Deeper than deep now. So Carlissa said, That's right, son. Check these 304s about your mama. You don't read my messages to my son. Who the F you think I am? We ain't going to see you until you learn to respect yourself, your son, and his mother. F out of here. Then she added, now give her $1K for a hotel for your son. Child, Carlissa out here popping it. So Chrisean hopped back on Twitter. She said, y'all ain't gonna see me at all unless I see a change with Blue, his mama, and everything that come with that side. I'm standing dolo. It's too much fight. It's too much lame stuff going on. I got no motives. I just come as I am. But check this out. Y'all getting clouded the F out. It's crazy how I just wanted my son just to see his daddy. Why they had cameras, so that's why I whipped mine out. There was no real interaction with anyone. To be honest, it's nothing over there genuinely for my son. Too many politics and resentment from the past. And by the past, she mean...
Here she go playing victim, okay? Like, huh? There was no real interaction. Yeah, because you made it awkward. You made it like, come on, all this shit you done did to them people. Like, they don't have to mess with you, but can also simultaneously, they could, have love for the child. Okay. They do not have to like you. They do not have to fake as if like, everything is sweet. Like, no. It's called boundaries. You're not finna disrespect people and think that you could just come around and everything's supposed to just go back to normal. Okay, like what you thought this was? Child, delusional.
Last week. I'm starting to think Chrisean not self-aware at all. Like, she don't realize how she come off. Like, Carlissa knows she crazy. She knows she delusional. She knows she bald-headed at the top. Blueface know he full of it. He gonna tell you straight up, he ain't trying to be faithful to nobody. If you gonna get in, you gonna get in and roll the way he rolled.
Exactly, Ruby. She has no type of self-awareness whatsoever. That's why she got that poor me syndrome. Everything is everybody else's fault. It's never her fault. She does nothing wrong. Everybody's doing stuff to her. Okay. And that's why I've said, I feel like this girl is a schizo. Okay. And she definitely be hallucinating. Okay.
But Chrisean, I don't think she realized it. So she reposted that last tweet to Instagram and she added, that's on everything, bro. I'ma just be about my son. That's it. I act like I don't see what's actually going on just to adjust. Girl, you should have just been about your son. That's the only thing you need to be about. Just look at him. Don't look at nothing else. You don't need to adjust to nothing else but to him and his needs. That's all the people being saying.
Clock it. Okay. Oh, now you want to be all about your son. Huh? I act like I don't see what's actually going on. Adjust to what exactly? Okay. That's crazy. So she's basically admitting, she's blatantly ignoring certain things. Okay. Which, yeah, we could see that. Okay, and it's clear as day that you are yourself. You are mentally delayed. Okay, this girl is unhinged and undiagnosed for sure.
So Carlissa hopped back in the ring. She wasn't letting up. She said, don't try to hide. I could smell a neglect for 304. Then she added, if you not obsessed with your son, I'm blocking you. We know you smoked, drank, and never went for prenatal care. This page is dedicated to mothers who put the kids first, blocking all y'all that are more obsessed with your man than your kids. Nothing personal. I just despise women like that. Now, Chrisean was not finished. And this is when the crash out started. She said, Blue playing both sides. First, he watching them go out of pocket and ain't saying nothing. When my baby show that he can stand on his own, he's saying, oh, now he's standing. Boy, stop playing with me. B, he ain't standing because of you being home for 24 hours. B, that's me working with him day in and day out. Off camera. Y'all don't want my son. Y'all want the benefits that come with him. And that's clout. F that whole side. F Blueface. F that whole side. I gave that itch the benefit of the doubt. It's an F trap from the devil. Y'all trying to kill me. Now, I don't know what they trying to do.
Again, why are we in the group chat? Why is all this being... Child. No, this is the same girl that be like, mind y'all business, mind y'all business. But steady putting her business out there, child. That's crazy, okay? Now it's F Blueface, but you was just wiping his face with paper towels and kissing on him and, you know, setting up spa days and shit. Like, child. Yeah, this girl's crazy. Insane in the membrane.
But Carlissa definitely trying to do something. So Carlissa reposted a blog. It said Chrisean claims Blueface is using Chrisean Jr. for clout. Carlissa responded, when the episode comes out, you will see it's impossible until he gets in that crib and does it for his father. I promise y'all, no one got out of pocket with her. She came at Bodine, then tried me. It's all on camera. She can't lie. Girl, you said the sister wanted the baby for clout. Nobody want no clout off your baby. You brought him in the studio on live. Did we hear Blue ask for the baby to be on live? Then Carlissa reposted Chrisean tweets where she was saying she was done, she was leaving. And Carlissa said, don't let the doorknob hit you. She said, the episode drops Friday. And you came with ill intentions. Reading my messages to my son says everything we need to say. Now, while all this is going on, Blueface working out with his daddy.
Check out the games. Impeccable. Dude, looking like a winner mission. I'm ready for Las Vegas Raiders football tryouts. Where the tryouts at, Pops? Where the tryouts at?
Where the what?
Where the football tryouts?
Oh, I don't know.
So Blueface tweeted, I got out thinking I had a girlfriend, Angela, locked in. But I guess nothing is ever really locked in. So now I'm back on the prowl for something serious. Both of my BMs left me in prison stranded for dead. If I wasn't out today, they'd still be fagging off. They will never get the chance to do that again. Don't let them run you off, ladies. Child, he out here howling at the moon, and his baby mama's hollering at their phone. Then Blueface tweeted, when you do time, you will never forget who left you there. If either of them think they could ever get back with me under one roof, they high off dick and balls. Child, Chrisean been high off dick and balls since you left. And I don't know if you know this or not. Maybe you're a little delusional like your mammy, but Jaidyn Ben stopped caring. Then he say, everybody want to hold you down when you up, but nobody want to hold you up when you're down. Girl, Blue must really be down bad. I see he down to one chain. That must be the fake one, the one they didn't want. Because you know that motherfucker would have got pawned too. So he say, Chrisean looked out for me more than Jaidyn though. Just to keep it all the way 100. That's why I halfway respect her. Got probably a good 7-8 months out of her. And I appreciate that. But Jaidyn fagged off the first week. So Blueface says, I remember one day I ran out of store, obviously eating heavy to gain. So I got a $25 candy bag, which cost $50 in jail currency. So I called Jaidyn. I said, hey, can you send this $50 cash out for me? She said, I can't. I need it for gas. I haven't spoken with her since. Dead homies. Blueface, $50 for candy? Child, what are you supplying Halloween up in there? Child, you know when it come to Jaidyn, baby, you gonna always be the trick. She ain't got no treats for you. Now, I guess Chrisean was getting mad because the attention wasn't on her. She said, now he keep mentioning a B that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on. I don't care what female you using at the moment. Mention how you use me to diss a blood. His name is 33CK. Don't know politics till you start moving scary as F. CK means Crip Unaliver. B, you fill in the blank, B. So then you started dissing him and his hood because a hood that you beef with is what the real B you can't live without. You ain't care about anyone else till I start effing with 33CK, B. On blood. Girl, she crashing out. She crashing out hard. So Blueface clapped back. He said, I don't care about no D and push activities. That's not holding it down. Holding it down is making sure your nigga incarcerated has the max he can go to the store on his books. Once you put whatever you got going on over that, that's officially when you become a fag. In my eyes, it literally costs $300 a month to go to the store, gang. Bitch can't do that? Then just off the street, you can't eat at my table no more. Circus tent. Ladies. For $300 a month, you could help feed a starving inmate. Then Blueface say, that last tweet made my stomach hurt all over again, gang. $300 a month? I thought I was for sure good for that, at the least. Then Chrisean started getting real mad. She said, B, I left a cheating ass nooker. The f*** I look like paying your bills and you cheating. LOL. Nigga, get them B's to do it. B? Then she said, this nigga stopped me out for saying big as blood. My back's still effed up. Then she posted a picture of a bruise and said, what I gotta lie for? Ooh, what happened? What happened, girl? Y'all was just at the nail shop. Then she said, same ninja that never gave my son a chance. Same ninja that post my son peeing for clout. Same ninja that disowned him knowing he was your son. You are evil ass B. I thought you changed. You didn't. You pretended. Child, that's the same ninja you keep running back to. Keep running back to. Then she said, I genuinely just be trying to show real love just for it to be mocked and disrespected. FUB on everything, bro. Child, she been waiting to say this. The clip being loaded, and she not done unloading either. Then Chrisean ate him up right here. She said, DDG pulled up. Yeah, he your friend, but I know it hurt. See someone that F with you pull up with a camera but no money. Zeus Network had you on live but can't pay you for your time on that live. Everyone that pulled up didn't even know you needed to get back on your feet. I gave you what I had and it wasn't much. But still, I gave it because I know you need that ish. Even though I effed up money, I still understand what you need. Everyone pulled up with no real love. It didn't cost nothing to keep it real. Everyone that pulled up took from you. If they pulled up with a camera, she talking about your mama, they took from your likeness. Not because they love you, they using you. So hold on. DDG didn't slide you no money on. I mean, that's what homies do when a homie get out of jail. Unless Chrisean, child, you just don't know about it. Unless he just didn't tell you his business like that. She said, you never publicly apologized to our son, and still I fuck with you after that because unconditionally love you, bro. Child, you stupidly love him. Now you doing what they doing to you to me. Why? You know how much my son need a solid father figure, bro. What the F? So Carlissa hopped back in the ring. She said she attacked the security guard on camera. They had to restrain her. They were only protecting themselves. I guess she explained, you know, how Chrisean got that bruise. Child, she gonna be public defender #1 when it come to Blueface. Carlissa then said, Crips and Bloods don't fight over 304s. It's against their religion. Y'all enjoy y'all day. So Chrisean went and deleted a few things. And Carlissa said, She took the false accusations down because she knows she's on camera fighting a federal officer that tried very hard not to get physical with her, with my son screaming in the background, "Don't hurt her, my son's mother." She's a liar and there's no truth in her. She got bruised from a guard trying to protect himself. So then Carlissa sent a message to Jaidyn. She said, "I told you that you don't have to never stoop to her level. You and John have a good thing going for the kids. Don't let no one y'all going." So Blueface, mind you, he still ain't paying Chrisean no mind. He said, "When I turned myself in, I gave Jaidyn $90K, told her to sit still. She decided to do other things. That's fine though. Obviously the money ran out, so she said she needed some ASAP. I called Lemmy, told him, give me $125K for the season off my relationship with the network. She was supposed to give me $30K of that and kept it to herself." So, girl, you know what Jaidyn did? She came with the receipts. She said weekly packages up until he said to stop because Chrisean was getting mad. LOL. Some payments to his Vegas lawyer so we could knock the case out before his court date. But he effed it up anyway with contraband in his cell. Some random payments he asked to be sent, and had to pay for visits because they had Ish blocked off. Then she broke the math down. She said, he left me with $40K, a $10K rent, and a $2,100 car note. Told me not to work and sit at home. Even though I left his ass in December 2023, he told me rent was covered 6 months, his original time. And 4 months in, he said, you gonna have to start paying rent. I actually only paid 4 months. No problem. I did that. And he gets caught with contraband, turned 6 months into 2 years. So I kept working. Then March 2025, find out behind my back he was effing one of my friends and one of his close friends BM. So yeah, MFA, it's F you. I ain't ask you for nothing while you was in there. And I ain't ask you for ish now. Put down the pipe, cuz the only one smoked out is y'all. Child, is they really on that shit? I keep on hearing that. I keep on hearing that. Jaidyn said, sorry you couldn't get your M&Ms. I was buying Happy Meals. Niggas crying over chocolate and nuts. Shit's weird over here, cuz you gotta bark to get that weekly store. Jaidyn ain't letting up. Child, I did not expect her to be the circus MVP of the day. So Blueface say, she just posted some from 2024. It's 2026, gang. Add it up. Then he say, if I gave you $90K, dumbass, all you did was send me my own damn money. You would have been better off apologizing. Now, I guess Blueface feelings was a little hurt. He said, thanks for letting me know you feel no remorse. Makes me more sure of myself. You thought that ish was straight over.
Your baby mama broke, she can't stand me. I'm in the field looking for a zaddy. Bossy, I'm so bossy. I know my old nigga mad that he lost me.
So Jaidyn said, while the girls are fighting, we shopping. I heard that. Po Chrisean, she just as crazy and confused as she want to be. She didn't change her management back to Bravo, and she got 3K blood back in her bio. Her little boyfriend, child, you never left that boy alone. And he had nerve to post, I got the whole J behind me. We ain't worried about no little baby threats. The biggest. Now, I personally feel like Chrisean been talking to these bloods because she's looking to recruit somebody that can handle Blueface. Child, you could fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time.
Child, oh my goodness. Okay. That's crazy. And the nerve of him to come for Jaidyn after you done slept with her friend. Okay, so you just think they supposed to just have loyalty for you no matter what, no matter how you treat them? That's not how it works. Okay. That's not how it. He got the nerve to say she was better off apologizing for what? She don't like. It's the entitlement for me. Okay. You talk about you want all these females to hold it down for you while you locked up. Okay, but let's talk about the females that did hold it down. Like Angela for sure. And what did you do? Gave her your ass to kiss as soon as you got out. Okay. Disrespected the hell out that girl. Like, so it's basically like damned if you do, damned if you don't, really. You know, like he's just Blueface is very entitled. Very entitled. He got his goddamn nerve, but sheesh. Let's talk about how Jaidyn read that girl for filth, honey. Okay. And
the thing goes and the boom.
Okay, shots fired. Shots fired. Carlissa was getting it in too. Like she ate some of that too. Ate her ass right on up. Okay. They tired of this girl. And Chrisean, she crazy as hell. Like for her to post that, knowing that Blueface did not do that is crazy. Like I really feel like she was trying to get that boy locked back up. You know, like just crazy. Okay. But Jaidyn's the bitter one. Okay. Her and Blueface done fell out, but you don't see her doing no buffoonery like that. Okay. And she should be taking those from Jaidyn. Okay. She ate that part right on up. Like the audacity, honey. Okay. And then Carlissa talking about she got receipts on Chrisean and the red rums that she's committed. Okay. And then all of a sudden now she's heading out of the state. Guilty conscience much or what? Because that's what it's given to me. Okay. Like I think she probably, it's probably that paranoia. She probably feel like something gonna happen to her because she done caused so much bullshit amongst people. Okay. You want to talk about scary? Okay, who's really the scary one? Like, child, this is crazy. And I didn't even notice she put 33K back in her bio. Like, child, a whole clown. Okay. What is going on here?
Yeah, dude who's been doing this for 32 years. Full-time professional. Rated by One Family Magazine, #1 clown, 9 straight years.
Here we go. Watch this.
This is some dysfunctional shit.
Respectfully, shut the fuck up. God damn. Do you ever shut that trap of yours? No? I say that. And I also hear that. Now shut it.
Like, for real, like, this is insane, y'all. Whew, this too much. This too much, okay, child. Now we're going to get into Carlissa, but let me check y'all's comments real quick before we move on, okay? Hi, miss. Let's see. He said, so does that mean Vasquez? That's what I'm saying. But she said both, meaning two. So I feel like she's talking about Geronimo and Ronnie. I definitely feel like she's talking about them. Yes, like the video, please, and thank you. Said the way Ruby read it makes it hilarious, right? And she had me cracking up. Oh, yeah, she definitely ate her up, honey. Left no crumbs. Okay. Real. I love me a good Jaidyn read. But hey, don't start none, won't be none. Okay, Chrisean want to address her so bad. So bad. I swear, she's definitely envious of that girl, for sure. For sure. Hold on 1 second. Why is she gonna be calling him Sonny? Like, chill. Corny. You're right. Why is he trying to force people to call him Jesus? Right, when she should know damn well that that will not feel right to actual believers. Exactly. I refuse. Okay, there's only one Jesus. Okay. Hell, we gonna call him Chrisean Jesus. Chrisean Jesus. Okay. Like, child, it's crazy. The religious psychosis going on here, okay? For real. And I'm gonna keep calling them Junior. Oh well. Who going with me? Okay. You got a whole song, Junior. Junior, like, girl, bye. Like, I'm not gonna play with you. You said he's going to forever be Junior. Girl, bye. Exactly. Like, go ahead and you can go ahead and get over that. Cause I know where I am. He gonna always be referred to as Junior for me. Okay. Yeah, she's so disrespectful. She's acting like she been that moon that moon squeeze all this time and Jaidyn wrecked her life. Exactly. She's always the victim. Always. Okay. So I bet that room stink. Sorry. After they smashed, child, no, for real. Probably flapping and clapping against each other. They both, yeah, child. I'm already knowing. Can't even I can't even imagine the aroma. And she woke up and chose violence, and violence told her she got the right one. Exactly. Okay. He said, "I'm so tired of this stinking girl. She needs to be banned off the internet. The way she treats her baby. Right. I'm tired of her. She's a bad influence on these young girls. I wish she would go away. Facts. Clock it. Okay, that part. I totally agree. Totally agree. She needs to be locked up for the way she did that. For the way she does that baby and continues to do that baby. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually scared for Junior right now. You know, she be having that baby around anybody, especially around that 33K. He is nothing but trouble. Okay, it's only a matter of time for she go on the internet, you know, talking down on him. Okay, for real. You said she's crashing out for the yeah time. No, for real. Yeah, she was. Jaidyn was so unbothered. This is what they asked for, right? Okay, don't start none, won't be none. And Jaidyn read that whole down to the ground. She sure did. And they kicked dirt over her, right? Okay. And I definitely ate. In a way Ruby Reed makes it hilarious. Yeah, gloves are definitely off. Yes, definitely. Is she talking about Vasquez or Ronnie? I think she's talking about both. I honestly do. That's probably why she got on that plane, right? And I really don't blame Carlos at this time. Like shit, she's tired of that girl, just like a lot of us are. Okay, she's had. Let's see. Yeah, appointment for pedicures, but can't take Junior to an appointment. Hello, ain't took that baby to not now one appointment. Poor baby behind on his vaccinations, all that. Oh, I feel so bad for that baby. That is so sad. I'm not understanding why it's taking so long for, you know, someone to intervene, whether it be CPS, you know, um, the police, like something, because she needs to be held accountable. Like that shit is ridiculous. Poor baby, 2 years old and can't really do nothing. Okay, but yet it's a trail of receipts on the internet showing that she does not care to prioritize that baby. Okay, so what's the holdup? Why isn't anything being done for this poor child? Okay, and here she go back on the run again. Ain't no telling where she headed, but you know it's gonna be hard to get his whereabouts now. Okay, that's why I said Blueface should definitely handle some business as soon as he got out. And then if you want to get on the internet and bleed her, then do that. He didn't waste no time talking about I'm looking for a golden retriever. You know she gonna be tripping off that. It's like he wanted to start drama, okay? Like it's crazy. Or maybe he just trying to get his lick back, you know. He said, well, now Carlissa read that girl down to hell and I'm here for it. No, for real. I am absolutely here for it. Absolutely. You said this is what happens whenever Chrisean tries to play victim. Exactly, Naho. That part. She don't do nothing wrong. Like, I don't even know why you had your ass over there anyways. Stupid. Okay.
See, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite. You're a dummy, bitch.
Like, child, a mess. A hot mess. Hold on 1 second here. Yeah, she definitely a lie. She a lie and the truth ain't in her. Okay. He said, sound like when Junior hit the floor and Rock said it will make him strong. Right. Sick. Absolutely sick. And you said whatever, Chrisean, just be sure to get Junior to the doctor and all his surgeries and therapies and get yourself to a shower every day. Exactly. Okay. Not that hard. Not that hard. And then Carlissa said something about her basically not caring about, alleged life-threatening procedure. Okay, that's pretty crazy. It's like it's ridiculous. Yeah, Jaidyn definitely clocked it for sure. You said I hope the lurking rock tires hit the like button. Right. Hit that like. Stop playing. Yeah, she definitely has some mental illness going on. Oh yeah. Absolutely, without a doubt. Definitely. He said if Chrisean going to get off the internet, that means she watch out. She up to something. Yes, that part. That part. He said I was overdone with those pages today. They will make excuses out of nowhere. It was Tuesday and she loves blue. Right. Let them tell it. They're in love with each other. They're so in love. Like, okay. Like, nah. Okay. Obsessed, yeah, but well, on Chrisean's part. But in love, there ain't nothing about this is love, okay? At all. You said Carlissa is through. Yep, it might be for subs on the episode, but she definitely means it. Oh yeah, for sure. She definitely being genuine here. You said like Sean gonna have an aneurysm using big vocabulary words, right? She messed up when she walked in that room with no clothes on. That baby Blue put her on front. He probably did behind the scenes. That's crazy. And then it's even crazier how Blueface wasn't even paying her no mind. I really don't think he give a damn. He'd rather just sit here and comfort Jaidyn, who has been taking care of their 2 kids, okay, by herself for the past couple of years. Like, huh? Okay. Selfish. That's why I say Blueface is a full-blown narcissist. Okay. Like it's gonna take some intensive therapy to get that boy all the way together. Hell, he might need some type of medication at this point. Like for real, for real.
You fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
Like for real, for real. Oh, I love that. I love that meme. Hold on 1 second, y'all. You said that girl is mean. Carlissa and Blue better take out a restraining order on that girl. She is definitely trouble. Oh yeah, for sure. ASAP. ASAP. Jaidyn too. Saying hitting on one leg day in jail. Right. I was looking like, is he knock knee? It looked like his knees is knocking. Child. I think she thought he was going to keep the covers on the baby. He showed the world what we have been waiting to see. Right. Okay, it's crazy. He said the Dalmatian reference is annoying. You look a fool. You look a fool, sir. No, for real. Look crazy as hell. I'm like, wow, he really like ruined his face. And then I seen a video. I guess he shared a video of him like while he was in prison. Like when he, I guess maybe when he first, around the time when he first got locked up, and like he had no tattoos on his back. I was like, damn, you couldn't just put that shit right there, because then you could just throw a shirt over it and let that be that. But you gotta put it on your face. It's crazy. Like you looking crazy, sir. Like hello. Go get that shit lasered off immediately. Immediately, okay. Yeah, I think she thought he was gonna keep the cup. Oh, I read that one. Your Chrisean is definitely jealous of Blue. Yeah, for sure. I think she's more so jealous of any female he messes with. Cause she's always just wanted to be the one and the only. That's all she wanted. And it's never gonna happen. Okay. Yeah, $50 for some candy. Ciao. A mess. He said Crack Rock hacked Blue's page and wrote this stuff about Jaidyn. You think so? He said Chrisean is playing a dangerous game. Like I said, she might end up missing in Cali. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised. She talked too much shit. And like it's like a lot of people be letting it slide. And it's like everybody not just gonna let it slide. That's why you gotta watch what you say to people. You know, for real. She gonna get the right one day. For real. She definitely going out bad. Okay. It's gonna be hard to recover from this. I honestly don't think she ever could. Like you done self-sabotaged everything you may have potentially had going on. Zeus, other opportunities you done fumbled over the past few years. Like, girl, you might as well go ahead and hang it up. Hang it up, flat screen. At this point. I don't want to hear no Yahweh. I don't want to hear God is good, God is great. Child, save it. Okay. Like it's clear as day you don't have a true connection with God. That ain't God. That's not the Lord and Savior talking to you. Okay. Child. You said here come the lies, and she got that bruise from Tesla. Oh, tussling with the security at the Blueface, but a few days ago, bruises just don't pop up immediately. They have to develop. It's a different color, right? And that's why she deleted it, because she knew it was bullshit. And it's like, I don't know why you posted it anyway, girl. We supposed to feel bad? You chose to go back over there, child. Oh well. At this point, I hate to say that. No, but it's like, oh well. Like for real. Well, do better next time. You said Chrisean keep hitting Blue online. What did she think he was going to do? Child, right? It's crazy. Thank you for the super chat, Arvilla. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. So sweet. Thank you. You said he's so hurt Jaidyn ain't going. Oh, super hurt. That boy is in his feelings, okay? Oh, I'm so proud of Jaidyn. I am. Round of applause. Like, okay, Jaidyn, keep going. Okay. I'm glad someone got some sense around here, okay? For real. Because Blueface is not a prize. Never was, okay? Never was. Let's see. He's a lame, if you ask me. Super lame. He said, I like Jaidyn, she has class, right? As the circus turns. You know what, darling? Type sheet.
That's good, bro.
Yeah. Funny as hell. Child. You said Crack Rock needs to be in prison for real. She do. For child neglect. Absolutely do. Immediately. Yesterday. Okay. Don't forget the tattoo on her chest. Right. Literally says Chrisean Jesus Malone Jr. But you don't want us to call him Junior. Oh well. Okay, build a bridge and get over it. Remember when she ate that rose? Yep. And had her spit it out. Yeah, like a weirdo. Like, what was the purpose of that? And that, and then she did it with hi, my name is T. Like, just doing any and everything for attention. And it's like, girl, you trying to get attention the whole time we looking at you with the side eye, like bitches, you cool? The hell wrong with you?
It's getting weird.
Okay. Like, who does that? Come on now. Very strange. Very strange. Yeah, hit the like, please, and thank you. You said I could guarantee that child hasn't got any type of vaccinations outside of the 6 weeks. Exactly. Oh yeah. I'd put my money on it. I would put my money on it for sure. He said one day she a blood, the next day she a crib. Man, I ain't never seen nothing like it. Like a mess. A hot mess. You said, and these younger dudes be the ones that are reckless. Blue should have listened to his mom. She's been warning him before he came home. 3 days and his world is upside down due to her. Exactly. Okay. Mama knows best. It's been times where, I didn't want to listen to my mom. But she was right. No matter how much I thought she was nagging or, just at the time I felt like she was just like nagging and complaining. But it's like at the end of the day, she was right. Listen to your mama. Listen to your mama. Okay. He said, my husband just said, babe, are you coming to bed? I said, no, I'm weak. He said CPS probably didn't intervene because Chrisean said her baby wasn't that cute. Oh, child. Did she say that? I think I remember her saying something a while ago about a picture she posted. She's like, it may not be the best picture. Like, what? Why would you even say that? Like, oh, weird. Okay, because any picture I post of my baby, look at my beautiful baby. Okay, every picture is the best picture. Hell, you mean? Okay, and she'll be back. It's the same old song and dance. Yeah, I have a feeling too. She always ends up spinning the block eventually. Oh, and Blue, you know how to persuade that girl. Okay, you probably So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she pop right back up. Talking about, it was just a misunderstanding. I'm a crip. I'm a crip. Like, you can get your goofy ass on. He said, yes, the Rock Stars think they winning right now. Some of them has woke up like this issue stupid AF. Yes, I've been seeing a lot of former Rock fans, okay, starting to see what everybody been talking about, okay? Like, yeah. And now some of y'all see we wasn't haters, okay? Like, it's clearly a pattern with this girl's behavior, and it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And it continues because not only does she not want to be held accountable, but her fans don't want to hold her accountable. Y'all want to coddle her all the time. And that's why she feel like she don't do no wrong. You know? Yeah, Blue better be careful because Chrisean says she have 11 more to go. Right. Mm-mm-mm. You said last time that I heard probation and parole have certain stipulations. Yeah, they do. They do. I gotta go find that. I gotta go find the probation stipulation. One of the bloggers had posted it. You said I was wondering what the Rocktars think about their Lord and Savior, right? like how are y'all gonna defend this? Okay. Ain't she supposed to be a God-fearing woman? Okay. She a Crip blood all throughout the week, and on Sunday she in church talking about some Yahweh. Huh? Hello? Okay. Like, come on now. Like, it's insane to me. I've never seen a churchgoer banging, okay? Banging sets. Like, it's weird. It's weird. You said she's not born and raised. Every city moves different. I'm from Chicago, but I definitely wouldn't be outside my realm in another city. Child, right. That part. You said I wish the big churches stopped giving her a platform. I'm telling you. For real, for real. Okay, this girl is clearly fraudulent. Okay. Hey, C. Lachey. Hey, love. You said the churches I've been to, I can honestly say they do hold their own accountable, and they will put you on blast and you will get stunned. Right. They're going to tell you about yourself. You know, they're going to be nice about it. They're going to come, you know, they just want to see you do better. But then, unfortunately, there is, you know, other churches that, you know, won't help you make excuses. Like, yeah, of course, everybody's human. Everybody makes mistakes. We get that. But it's like, okay, when are we going to make the conscious decision to actually practice what we preach and to actually be a good person and, you know, make better decisions? Okay. Like, for real. Like, she keep trying to, oh, she said on that TMZ, I'm still a YN. No, the hell you're not. You're a grown ass woman. Okay, you are halfway to 30, ma'am. Get it the hell together. Okay. This isn't 2020, 2019, like, you know. And then you got a baby involved. Yeah. There's no way we should be on the internet writing all these novels. You clearly got your focus and attention on shit that shouldn't even be your number one priority. The number one priority should be that baby, period, point blank. Okay. Everything else could come after that. Okay. Now, I don't necessarily think you should be up here getting into some drama, but I'm just saying the baby, that should be the number one priority here. Okay. Not going back and forth with, you know, people that you're intimidated by or that you feel has one up on you. So you got to get up on here and, you know, try to control the narrative. Okay. Yeah, The Rock thinks she's the ballers from Grand Theft Auto. Nah, for real. Like, what the hell is this? He was on Chaos too. And she didn't make it any better that whole day. Right, right, true. He said Chrisean dad should be locked right up in prison with her, letting her get away with all those crimes. Child. Yeah, that's crazy. You said I found out like Sean was a fraud after I bought all her music and she was arrested, and then people started talking. Oh wow. Yeah. I I knew she wasn't shit a while ago, honestly. Especially when that I think the thing that did it for me was that James Wright Chanel situation. Like that's when I was like, oh yeah, this girl full of shit. This girl is full of shit. Like you supposed to be getting yourself together. You know, she had just had the baby, you know, and she was getting over the, you know, her breakup with Blueface. She kept talking about how she was, you know, gonna do better. She had all these little business plans and stuff like that. And then when that happened, I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, this girl's crazy as hell. Okay. Lost cause. Because how you just freshly had a baby and you out here already risking your freedom. Insane. And that right there told me she didn't give a damn about that baby. Okay. Because a mother that has stuff to lose wouldn't be out here moving recklessly like that. Catching cases. Okay. Hell, she was doing that while she was pregnant. She assaulted a couple people while she was pregnant, probably even more than that. But we just know, you know, the stuff that's documented. There's definitely at least 2 people she done, you know, assaulted while pregnant. Okay. She been not caring. You said right. They'd be like, she just needs support, or why are y'all in her business, or why are you talking about the baby? Right. Just deflecting and lying on her behalf for free, feeding the devil. Exactly. Clock it. Because literally. You said Chrisean is going out bad, like hang up the act in that nappy tired weave and take care of Junior. Right. Literally, that's the best thing she could do right now. Okay. Get yourself together, get that baby together. Okay. Duck off for a little bit. Not a lot of bit, actually. The world could do without Chrisean for, you know, a while. You know. Because I'm sick of this. This is crazy. You said Chrisean goes to learn to keep her hands to herself. Oh yeah, for sure. I knew Blueface was gonna go off on Chrisean. Right at DDG, Chrisean kept hitting Blueface on his back. Right, yeah. Slapping him on his neck and shit hella hard. I just knew that wasn't gonna last. Now I didn't think it would like that's crazy because I'd be like, I didn't think it was gonna happen this fast, but for real, I thought it was gonna at least be like a week till this shit happened. I knew it was gonna happen, but not this soon, okay? Like, goddamn. Insane. Insane. You said like Shawnee therapy absolutely does. I mean, bad, okay? But she also needs to be real with herself. Like I said, you got to be real with yourself before you could be real with anybody else. You got to stop believing the lies you tell yourself. Stop ignoring the, you know, inevitable, okay? Yeah, I didn't start learning who she was till the James situation. Hated her almost immediately and started doing my research into her web of life. No, for real. Cause I was just confused because I'm like, okay, they saying that she did this, and it was multiple people that said that she assaulted James. Then she came out and was like, oh, they're lying, they clout chasing. She just a washed up girl that wanna get clout off me, and I'm the clout. Whole time you literally served jail time for that situation, and you got probation, and you still owe that man his money. Get that man his money, okay. Hell, justice for James Wright Chanel too, and all the other victims waiting on their money. Okay, and she want to be up here talking about funds. Okay, talking about you gave it to Blueface. Okay, well, when is James Wright Chanel and them gonna get their money? Okay, and I told y'all she was gonna be out here giving that man all her money. That is a requirement when you mess with Blueface. You gotta hand it over. You gotta fork it over. Okay. But yeah, justice for James.
You, boo boo, thank you. And I got my money, boo boo. She was all on Facebook talking about I'm about to get this money. No, you're not.
Okay. Ciao. Hello? You said, well, yeah, her value already plummeted when she couldn't keep a tooth in her mouth. Not for real. Like, oh, you said, Rashawn, she's gonna leave Blueface. He went upside her head. Ciao. Yeah, I would have gave Jaidyn do her props if she would have signed back up in school or worked an honest job. One thing I like about Jaidyn is that she's not too proud. She will get out there and work. Right. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. She gonna grind for them babies for sure. For sure. Yes, hit that like, please, and thank you. Yes, yes. Thank you for all the support. You said, I hope Blue take Junior and show Sean what it looks like to actually love and take care of a child. Right. See, I'm kind of perplexed with that because I don't even think like maybe for his infant years, but once the baby gets older, like I don't think I would want him to be around Blueface like that. You know, because Blueface just ignorant. You know, he's definitely not a role model. Okay, for real. You said right. Pay that man and everyone she owes for her lack of self control. Right, that part. That part. She got a couple cases coming up too. She got that Rama, the lady from BMF that she assaulted at the BET Awards. Okay. She got that coming up pretty soon here next year. Okay, which is right around the corner. And then the lady she assaulted in Vegas, the one that the incident that got Blueface locked up in the first place. Okay, that's coming up as well. So it's like, child. Okay. She shouldn't be calling nobody broke because yeah, that's about to be you, ma'am. But nah, she rich. She could fix it.
You rich, you can fix it.
Okay. Child, a mess. A mess. Hold on 1 second. You said I bet those loose checks took it out. Garnishment. Yet another reason she can't do anything. Right. That part. She gonna have to pay up eventually. You can keep running, but you can't hide. Okay. Yep, because they definitely could garnish them wages for sure. You said I clocked out when the baby was doing the lean back because there's no way your baby right there and you got a better grip on the dog than you do your own child. Right, that part. Yeah, that was crazy as hell too. Yeah, that threw me off for sure. I'm like, why is this baby leaning like that? Damn, you're about to fall out the damn carrier. Like, what? I would have recorded it too. No, I wouldn't have said nothing. Why? So you could deck me in my mouth? Hell no. I'm gonna get this footage though, cause this wild as hell. Okay, for real. Yeah, I didn't know anything about her until that clip of what trying to kick her out, because I never seen Blue Girls Club and I never really been a fan of Blue. Right, right. I used to watch like little video because there would be content creators like before I became a YouTuber, like there would be content creators that would talk about, because they was constantly on the internet arguing back and forth, and Blueface stayed disrespecting her, you know, as well, vice versa. But yeah, that when I started listening to the videos and seeing what was going on, I'm like, oh yeah, this shit kind of crazy. Hold on. Like, wait a minute, that's crazy. And you said Chrisean Bell, her blood boyfriend now, a jail, a waste of money. Right. Okay, she quick to okay, fun for a man. Okay. And I'm still taken aback by how she did all that for Blueface at that little salon. But Junior's birthday was so thrown together in last minute. Okay, that's Crazy work. It's just certain things like you can tell when people love their kids when they go all out. Even if like, you don't have a lot of money, like, there's still I don't seen it. There's moms that might not be, that might not be the best financially, but they still make sure that they make that day special for their kids. It's just no excuse for that. And do it ahead. I told y'all, I plan my kids' birthdays ahead of time. Okay. Like I do not play. And I always get them a big cake, a nice little cake, everything. Okay. Not about to play. Balloons, all that, everything. Like I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. I don't need nobody to buy nothing for me, okay? Because I'm gonna get it, period. For real. Like when you a mom, you gotta make sacrifices. Like that's what comes with the shit, Parenthood, you gotta make sacrifices for your kids. And Chrisean just seemed like she's not willing to do that. She's not willing to do that. And that's why that baby just at this point, he just needs to be out of her care. He do. He do. Um, you said I never seen Junior stand up before in a playpen. Right. Yep. That was the first time seeing him in a playpen, period, right? Said what did it for me was when she lost her tooth. I knew when she wasn't ish. I don't know why it took JRC situation for the people to see who she was. Well, I didn't really watch Blue Girls Club. Yeah, it's not her tooth, then it should have been Junior lean back. Yeah, the net breaker. That was before the James Wright Chanel, huh? So yeah, that might have been the situation that did it for me. Was the Walmart incident. Like, yeah. That definitely threw me for a loop. Like, huh? Somebody come get this baby, okay? For real, cuz what the hell is wrong with you? I really feel like it was a lot. Like, I feel like she was depressed because Blueface wasn't claiming the baby. And then on top of that, I definitely feel like there might have been some postpartum going on, you know, because it was clear she didn't really care for the baby. Like, damn, baby bones still forming, and you know, you just haven't got him leaning back like that. It's crazy work. Crazy work. But yeah, I didn't really watch Blue Girls bleh, sorry y'all, Blue Girls Club until after the fact. Actually, I just started watching a few episodes earlier this year, to be honest. So I'm pretty sure if I would have, watched the Blue Girls Club and seen her funky ass on there, oh yeah, I would have been done then too. For sure. Cause from the clips I've seen, yeah, she definitely irritated me. That's why I say I don't be understanding the hype behind this girl. Like, I really don't. You said Blue isn't going to be able to handle the care Junior needs. Right. Yep. He would need to hire a nurse to take care of him. Papa Blue is too zooted to be a nanny. Right. Yeah, that part. Definitely. He's not going to be able to handle it. His priorities messed up too. Hey, Michelle. You said Chrisean gonna lose Junior. CPS is coming. I'm really hoping so. And I don't even like saying that, but honestly, I honestly feel like that's what's best for the baby. Well, the toddler, okay, for real. At this point, he said, "Hang in there, Junior. They coming for you. God got you." That part, I was so hurt when I saw Chrisean hasn't combed Junior hair. Yeah, what's up with that? Poor baby hair, matted as hell. Like, don't make no sense. Dry. Like, put some moisture in that baby hair. Comb it through. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Either that or cut it down something. Make it look presentable. You said that boy has never had a B-day or a holiday. That part. Sad. You said you already know she thinks he's a lost cause. Right. You said Blue will never fight for Junior. They all know the courts will test Junior before allowing him to go with just anyone. Yeah. I mean, you never know. Maybe he after seeing him in person and seeing how severely, you know, delayed he is, maybe he'll find it in his heart to, try and save that baby. Because obviously, Chrisean is definitely unfit. Okay. She was never built to be a mom. There's no type of maternal bone in her body. Okay. Got no type of maternal instincts. It's just best for the baby to, you know, get from around her at this point. Okay. For real. Yeah, not to forget she celebrated his first birthday on Jaidyn's birthday. Oh yeah, right. And it was nothing for kids, that was for her. Right, right. Didn't even have like a little kid theme, nothing. It's crazy. Like I would at least have like Paw Patrol or something. He said, right, my mom gave me a big party every other year till I was a teen and started just wanting the money. Right. The year I didn't have a party, we would go to dinner and a movie and small sleepover with besties. Right. Yeah, same. Like my mama didn't play by my birthdays either. You know, like I always do. That's just how I raised. Like we go big on the birthdays. But I feel like that's just a given when you're a parent. You want to make that day special for your baby, like. But obviously, Junior is not very special to her. Okay. He said, I do believe Carlissa did swab Junior, and that will probably be aired on her toxic show. Yeah, maybe she did. I mean, she did post a picture where Junior was in the car, so I wouldn't be surprised she reached back there real quick, got the little cotton ball or the Q-tip or whatever. Okay. It's not far-fetched at all. He said, especially if she's trying to put hits out on her own child. Right. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, yeah, it's a Blueface head. Yeah, I played that video yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Talking about I'ma unalive you if you do that to me. Child. He said, I feel Blue held the baby and was playing with him on live like he was because he was showing the world what she kept hiding. Yeah, maybe. And maybe he's also showing that he's not, regardless, he's not ashamed of that baby. That's the energy Chrisean should have been giving, but she is definitely ashamed of that baby. She's embarrassed. She's absolutely embarrassed. He said, wait, why is he playing with Journey's old toys when Bino brought him toys? Where's toys? Right, that's a good point. And ain't seen now one of them in the area, in the vicinity, nowhere. I wouldn't be surprised if she went and did a Walmart return because wasn't they at Walmart buying that shit? I won't be surprised if she took it back. Like for real. She in a bind. Okay.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Okay. Real bad. Okay. But I just feel like this is part of her karma. Okay. For sure. You said that child is beneficial for two reasons to her, right? Talking about exploiting. Okay, girl. Yeah, even if Blueface wanted to help Junior legally, he have no rights because he's not on the birth certificate, right? Yep, he would have to establish paternity before he's able to try to get him. Exactly. That's why I'm like, boy, if you don't stop playing and go get it done. I really hope Carlissa did get that swab though. Okay. Real for real. And she never bonded skin to skin with that baby. And she had all those damn chains that could have broke him out. Exactly. Crazy. Just had him, poor baby was laying on his back for like a good minute. Probably still is. Just laying on his back. He said, I have a lot of siblings, but my mom, she never really did anything for my birthday. But as I got older, I just did things for myself when it comes to a baby. That's crazy, right? Yeah. I'm sorry about that, love. Sorry, y'all, if you hear the dog in the background. That's my little furry nephew. I'm dog sitting. Hey, Queen. Hey, love. You said where Serene kept the toys? Maybe. Maybe she did. You said they already know he's not the pappy? Well, I guess we shall see soon here. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, y'all, let's get into this extent. Oh, actually, let's get into Carlissa first. Actually, she went live again. Okay, let me show y'all real quick. All right, shout out to Live Bites. Okay, it says Carlissa said she wouldn't let her granddaughter Journey drink after Blueface. This comes after Chrisean tried to touch Journey. Okay, let's get into it, y'all.
I didn't even. Her dad asked her dad. Her dad tried to give her some Gatorade that he drank off of. No, I'm gonna give her own Gatorade. Now, if you want to do that when I'm not here, that's on you. But I don't let her drink after grown people either. I don't care who it is. I don't let her drink after grown people. Except for me, her grandma. You know what I'm saying? I got a clean bill of health. I don't be in the streets. I don't be talking to people too close. I keep people's distance. When you know what I'm saying? I know how the world works. But y'all, no, you can't touch Journey Pie. I'm so sorry. It would have been the same thing if somebody reached out and tried to pick up my baby, my other baby, Junie. Like if you would have tried to reach out and pick Junie up, it would have been the same energy. I'm going to respect their parents' wishes when they're around me and provide a healthy environment for them as good as I possibly can. I didn't even, her dad asked her dad. Her dad tried to give her some. Hey, move. Don't touch her.
Carlissa.
Right now, don't touch her.
Right.
Ciao. I don't even know why she tried that, girl. You done lost your everlasting mind. Okay. Real. Hold on. Let me because that wasn't the full video like I thought it was. We probably won't watch the whole thing though. Just like a little bit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, here we go. All right. Let's just watch a little bit of this live. All right. Shout out to Ruby Kai once again.
This next episode is going to reveal a lot of truth about a lot of things. And I apologize to those of y'all that think I should have let her touch the baby. I apologize to those. I appreciate those who understood, you know, my actions. But yeah, we believe in transfer of energy over here. And if I ever hear you wish death upon another man, you can't touch me. You can't touch my kids. You can't touch anybody around me. If you wish death on people, I don't approve of that. Now, these adults that approve of that, and if that's what they want to do, that's on them. That's their life. But my grandkids, you have to speak life to touch them. I have to know that you speak life. I don't even let strippers touch Journey. I just don't let anybody touch my kids. I never have. I never will. So no, you can't just walk up and be like, oh, you so cute, Journey. Just stay your distance and say you so cute. I've taught her to say thank you. She knows how to say thank you. Her mama teaches her manners. So she'll sit there and she'll be nice to you and she'll say thank you if she like you. But we're not going to be ever touching her. That goes for anybody. That could have been Jaidyn about to touch her kid, and I would have said no. Not because I believe Jaidyn's energy is bad, but just out of respect for her mom. If she didn't give me permission to do that, I wouldn't do that. I don't even like people. If you don't fuck with me, family members, and don't like me, I don't even know why my kids even entertain you. Because if they really don't like me, they can't like you. That's just what it is. It's impossible. Okay? So absolutely not. You can't touch her. Her dad asked her dad. Her dad tried to give her some Gatorade that he drank off of. No, I'm going to give her her own Gatorade. Now, if you want to do that when I'm not here, that's on you. But I don't let her drink after grown people either. I don't care who it is. I don't let her drink after grown people. Except for me, her grandma. You know what I'm saying? I got a clean bill of health. I don't be in the streets. I don't be talking to people too close. I keep people's distance. When you know what I'm saying, I know how the world works. But y'all, no, you can't touch Journey Pie. I'm so sorry. It would have been the same thing if somebody reached out and tried to pick up my baby, my other baby, Junie. Like if you would have tried to reach out and pick Junie up, it would have been the same energy. I'm gonna respect their parents' wishes when they're around me and provide a healthy environment for them as good as I possibly can. And you can't touch them. I would have got my ass beat again. I would have got my ass beat for 3-4 rounds for Journey. Now for John, I went 1 round. And I would do it in a heartbeat again. But for Journey, you're gonna have to go. We're gonna go till I can't breathe. Okay. We're gonna go till she jump in and help me. Okay. That's how long we gonna go. You can't never touch her. Nobody. Sorry. Moving on to the next subject. So this next episode will just show and display the best that my son tried to do at the beginning. I don't even know why you would want to come near me after saying such disrespectful, harsh things without apologizing. And my son needs to start requiring these apologies. I showed him what was said. So after I show you what's said, you're supposed to have your young lady come in and say, you know what, I apologize. I shouldn't disrespect you the way I disrespect him because you are his mom. I can wish death on him. I can say he's fat, he's gay. I can say this about him. I can say I want him to stay in prison. I can suck people's toes and make a complete idiot and a fool of him. But you're right, you're his mom. I shouldn't do that to you. Because I see you raised his kids for 2 years without him. Didn't ask him for $1 for his kids. Took care of his kids for 2 years and provided a very happy, stable environment for them while he was gone. I know this is where his kids got to go if shit don't go right. Okay? That's what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to have your young lady come in and say, you know, I disrespected you when you tried to do the right thing, and I apologize. Then you could have came near me, but you still wouldn't have been able to come near Journey, but at least you would have been able to come in my presence. But the just moving forward and letting people think it's okay to be disrespectful, we got to do better. We all got to do better. And I was willing to do better. Ask him the whole time he was there and she was there. Me and Journey did our thing. I let them do their thing with the baby. And then when he came for Journey, he tried to do a great job of separating it. And it would have been a great day if she wouldn't have got on live trying to go viral like she did when we was at the restaurant. Remember we was at the restaurant? It was, oh, I should have beat their ass. Now you want to touch our kids? The last time you went on live and we was in your presence, when we got home, we heard you say you wanted to beat our asses. Excuse me. So therefore, now this time, show us something different. Just so you guys know, when we're out with our kids, me, Jaidyn, Callie, we don't post our location until we're leaving so that we don't have problems with our kids. We want the kids to enjoy themselves. We don't want to be taking a million pictures and taking our eyes off the kids. We focus on the kids. So we don't pull up to like arcades and then, You know, we go on days that you're supposed to go on with kids, so you don't have to be, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We don't pull up to arcades and we finna be there for another 2 hours and can't wait to go clout and get viral off of me. Like, you just wait till we get ready to leave. Wait till we get ready to leave so that it's comfortable. So if you notice, you'll watch the episode and you'll see as soon as she did that, that was the end of the day. Even my son was like, all right, we're going to wrap this up. And before we could wrap it up, Jaidyn walks in because she don't live far. So she walks in. She walks in and there we are. One big happy family without telling her that her kids are going to do X, Y, and Z or whatever the case may be. I don't think that if I had the kids, I need to tell her. I ain't never called her and told her that, you know, I got the kids over here. She was a little upset with me until she seen the trailer. She was highly upset with me until she seen the trailer. And then she realized I brought 2 security guards, one for her and one for him. Because if it's a problem and we can't do what I'm supposed to be doing with these kids, it's going to be a problem. So I made sure that her kids, wherever we were going, whoever was going to be there, was under full safety. So therefore, once she saw the trailer, she was like, oh, okay, I see you know how to handle yourself with my kids. Yes, if I got to pay $4,000 and get 4 niggas, I got it. They coming, period. You don't got to worry about your kids when they with me. You don't got to worry about nothing with your kids when they with me. Now, they might come home saying a couple cuss words, but I'm working on that, okay? I'm working on that. My kids been grown a long time, and I haven't had to watch my mouth, and now I got all these fucking grandkids, so I got to learn how to watch my mouth all over again. But I cussed in front of my kids. I cussed them out. I cussed like a sailor, and I get it. When you older, you do better, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm also still trying. My son just got out of jail, y'all. It ain't like he got it all together. He doing the best he can. So we still got to respect the fact of where he's at, okay? He gonna get out. He gonna, you know, he got to figure out how to move. He's never had 2 baby mamas before. So as a mother, y'all keep saying, well, get out of his business. My son ain't, none of my kids ain't had no extra person to have to how to maneuver. He don't even know, son, you're supposed to go to court and get your visitation set up. And if the child don't have nowhere to live, he got to live with you. You don't have to live with the other person to make sure your child is okay. He don't know how this go. So me and his father, yes, we're trying. He's absolutely grown. But there's always room for your parents to come in and show you how to move so that you don't have no problems down the line. We got to remember, this person called him gay, said he was bothering the child, all kind of stuff. So as parents, we have to try to protect him. That's our job. We could sit here and sip our coffee and laugh, but we can't do that. What kind of parents will we be? So for all of y'all telling me, stay back, mind your business, and then something don't go right, and y'all didn't come help me take care of one child. You didn't send a goddamn $1 to Chrisean, baby, because they ain't got nowhere to live. You didn't support and you didn't pay for shit because they ain't got shit. Okay? You didn't give Jaidyn, Jaidyn's fans, I have to give it to her. Jaidyn's fans sent donations in. They said, oh, here's something to help out till Blue gets home. Jaidyn's fans fucking rocked with her. I don't know if it's because they Mexicans or if they was just really true supporters. But them people rocked for her, okay? I didn't have to help her pay not one goddamn bill, not no light bill, not no phone bill. Them people rocked for her, okay? When I had the kids, she didn't have to bring me nothing, not a diaper, not a wipe, not no clothes. They don't bring shit. Just drop my babies off and I got it. Tell me when you coming back. So shout out to her, to the real fans. You know the fans that just be talking shit and then, supporting you, keeping your drama going, or the fans that really fuck with you by how you will end up when your baby daddy down. My son was gone for 2 years. Jaidyn wasn't homeless one fucking day. So it's different, it's levels. You might have 4 million followers, you might have 1 million followers. But if you got 1 million solid motherfuckers who really give a fuck about you and your kids, that's what you want. You don't want a whole bunch of motherfuckers just over there condoning in your bullshit, telling you everything you do is right and wrong. Let's learn how to operate. Okay, people. Let's learn. Shout out to all the new subscribers that just came over. That's really fucking with Six Eye. That's really seeing that we've been holding it down for 2 years, putting out good content every motherfucking week. Well, sometimes I'll be a little late, but I ain't never went without 3 episodes a month, ever. Okay, I work around these kids' schedule and what they got going on, and I give y'all the best quality, real Black parent family content. My baby daddy on there, my husband on there. Where the fuck y'all watching the show at that got real Black people on it? And just so y'all know too, I'm not just Blueface's mama. I help so many other celebrities stay viral, go viral. I work with so many different other celebrities that are my son's age that reach out to me. I've worked with Diamond the Body for a minute. I work with Clarissa Shields. I work with Tesiki, Nunu from Baddies. I'm getting ready to do a whole women's basketball for mental health with Natalie. There are a lot of people who value my voice, whether y'all like it or not. There's a lot of motherfuckers who fuck with my voice. So I'm really tired of y'all trying to play me like, oh, you just Blueface mama. Yeah, I am in front of the scene, but behind the scene, I'm a lot of people's mama. Now, everybody I just named, see if now one of them say, she ain't helped me. Yes, I did. And yes, I will continue to. If you will be respectful and ask for my help, I will help you. You all got good content. You all have some value that people want to see and want you to share. So I'm gonna leave that there and sip on my coffee. I got a lot of cleaning to do today.
Okay. So that's what she had to say. All right. Now I know we were talking about that, I think yesterday. Yeah. Yesterday, how, I just feel like Carlissa just be a little bit too involved. Like, I get it, that's your son, but I'm not saying she shouldn't be there for him, period. I'm just saying, yes, speak life into him, continue to support him, show him some support and love, of course. But it's like when it comes to what he got going on with all these females and stuff, it's just like it's no point in getting involved because at the end of the day, he gonna do what he do. Blueface gonna do what he do. Okay. You've told him a lot of things and he didn't really take it into consideration. So all I'm saying is, let him make his own choices. Like, if you want to talk to him, on the side to try to help him, make the best decisions, by all means, go ahead. But I'm just saying, like, getting involved with the drama and stuff like that, like, like like I couldn't imagine being like in my 50s, doing all this shit online. Like, it's just, I done raised my kids. I'm finna live my life. And, when the time comes, if need be, if I need to step up and be there for my kids, okay, absolutely. I'm stepping for them. What? Okay. But I feel like this situation is just, it's stressful. Blueface is just not a good decision-making person. All right. And I just feel like, like, let him make his decisions. If he fall on his face, let him fall on his face. That's how people grow. Okay. For real. So I don't know, y'all. Just seem like she getting a little defensive. Okay. But let me check out comments real quick. You said, but that shouldn't be the representation of Black people. Yeah, true. True, Black Orchid. You said, unfortunately, that ain't gonna happen. The world is corrupted. Exactly. Exactly. You said, I do be fighting hard to like Carlissa a lot, and I got a 23-year-old and a 26-year-old. I just can't see me doing this. Right. Yeah, all online. Just, yeah. Everything doesn't need a response, like, I don't know. Just a bit much. You said never. Chrisean will never take accountability for her. Yeah. Oh, you talking to Queen? You said you were always so kind to me. Is she talking about the hurt bump on her crusty lips, child? Probably. You said Carlos has the ick from all these people in a circus, right? Yeah, I understand her frustration for sure. You know, so I didn't even drink behind my kids or let them drink behind me. That's a personal choice, right? Yeah, I do the same. For sure. You said I'm like Carlissa. I don't play about my two sons and my grandson, right? You said, I mean, she's not wrong. She speaks ill on people, then touches them, right? For real. Mm-mm. I would have popped her hand so quick. And Carlissa she got thuggish with Rock. Yeah, she did. Okay, and I was here for every bit of it. Sure was. You said, did y'all see the look she gave Junior when Blue was holding him? Yup, it was the look of hate, disgust, and regret. Right. Yup, for real. Clock it. It was the look of shame, the look of embarrassment. Okay. I heard they took the toys back to the store. Oh, really? I think I heard that somewhere too. So I want to let my dog drink after Blueface? Right. Oh, hell no. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Hot mess going on. Hot mess going on. A lot going on. But yeah, I guess we shall see what happens. Let me go to this girl page real quick because I think y'all was saying she was on a flight with this dude or something like that. Oh Lord. Here she go posting scams again. Okay, gotta be down bad. Look. Let's go easy. Win at ISO winners. Message him, Chrisean, for a free pick. Join free television. Just got into sports. Now she doing sports bets. I'm not about to play. Okay, now she doing parlays, child. I'm not about to play. What they say? You push me, God. I want the life we talked about. Sure. Sure. God is now she posting all this God biblical stuff. Like, girl, please. After you done threaten people's lives, okay, threaten to put them in harm's way and like calling people out their name. Okay. I think she called Blueface a bitch like what, like 5-6 times. Now you want to talk about God? Blasphemy. Blasphemy, okay? Oh, look. It says out of there. Too much going on in LA. Oh, it's not a video. So she on a plane, y'all. Where you headed? Where you headed? Okay. Gotta let these kids experience life for themselves. Exactly. You know, sometimes you just gotta let people fall on their face, man, because that's, sometimes, once you hit rock bottom, the only way is up. And that's how people learn. Of course, no parent wants to see their child, in pain or hurting. It's definitely hard. It's definitely hard, but it's true though, especially when they're grown. Like, you know, at the end of the day, they're gonna make their own decisions, and you could give them as much advice as much advice as you want to, but to like directly get involved with the mess and putting yourself in it, stressing yourself out. I don't think it's worth it at this point. I don't. Like, I would leave it alone. I'm not saying fall back completely, be there for him in the background, but like I said, unless it's like a emergency to where you ain't got no choice but to get involved, then okay, I would understand it. you know. And in this case, yeah, like it was definitely some evil stuff going on with this girl, but yeah, I don't know. I probably would have just been there for him in the background. I've been there for him in the background. You say, Carlos, your baby daddy ain't all black. Right. Because what is she talking about? Don't like we got the Braxtons, they got their little stuff going on, their little family show. Um, a few others. Few others. You said I definitely fight though. Yeah, about my kids. And I'm not a combative person, but yeah, I might have to get in that field. When it comes to them babies, okay? I don't even play like that. You say, yeah, her fans will say she's defending herself. How when she's making actual threats? Exactly. She the only one in the circus, like threatening people's lives and, talking about they gonna get their life took and all. Like, why does it always have to resort to that when it comes to this girl? It's always like unaliving threats. Like, that's not weird to y'all? Like, you that mad. Like, you got so much hate in your heart. You know what I'm saying? But you swear you saved and a changed woman. Okay. Yahweh. Okay. But out here doing the devil work. Make it make sense. A walking contradiction, y'all. For real, for real. But yeah, y'all. So I believe we touched on the latest, okay, unless I missed something. Oh, I don't know if y'all seen Hood Trophy posting he had posted something with the IG post where you could like play music. He had posted some pictures and played Tupac, that diss track he made for Biggie Smalls. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Okay. Bino ain't got no type of chill. At all. But shout out to Jaidyn, shout out to Carlissa, okay, because they definitely yeah, they definitely ate that. And I'm glad they not kissing this girl ass like, you know, others. Okay. For real. But hashtag save Junior, hashtag justice for Ronnie, okay. Carlissa says she got them receipts, y'all. Y'all believe her? And if so, shoot at this, Chrisean, keep it going because I'm trying to see something. Okay. I'm trying to see something. And that's crazy. And then for her to be jumping on a plane is mighty sus. Because she been in LA majority of the time. So now all of a sudden for her to be last minute hopping on a plane. Bruce, it's given she's up to something for sure. Okay. And as far as Blueface, yeah, you need to go ahead and get you another place. Okay. Especially while she's gone. She ain't gonna be stocky or nothing. Go and get you some movers, pack up all your shit, and go to another residence. Okay. And this time don't give her your address. All right. Don't give her your address, and then you might as well go ahead. You, Carlissa, and Jaidyn, go ahead, head to the courthouse, get that restraining order. Okay. And they're gonna grant it, especially the threats she's been making. Like that alone is gonna get it. They're going to grant it. So yeah, I definitely feel like all three of them need to go ahead and go up there, okay, and get that restraining order because she needs to stay going. She is too much. She is drama. She is chaos. She is, you know what I mean? She is the problem. Okay. Blueface too. Okay. Carlissa, she not innocent either. But Chrisean, she's the main problem. Because as y'all see, when he first got out, everything was cool. Everything was great. It was going well. And here comes Chrisean. I came in like a wrecking ball. Literally, okay? Ruining everything, child. She even ruined the DDG stream. I was so mad because I actually wanted to see DDG and Blueface interact more, but all that stopped soon as Chrisean came through the door with her barking ass. Okay. Oh Lord, y'all, this is a mess. This is a mess. But I'm praying for Junior, man. Save Junior, okay. And if you ask me, okay, after the research that I've done today, yeah, Chrisean definitely needs to be in prison, in the nearest prison for child neglect. Absolutely. And I said what I said. Okay, sure did. Mm-hmm. Yep. Who gonna whip me?
I said what I said. Okay, well.
Okay. Child. A mess. But yeah, y'all. Hold on 1 second. You said definitely I've never told anyone I hated them, never been that mad. Exactly. I would just walk away. That part and exclude myself and not ever talk to you again. Like literally, that's it. That's all. Your sad case and lost cause. Exactly. You say Ganja song better than rock. Not the flop, child. You say, yeah, my mom says hate is a strong word. Yeah, it is. It is. I don't hate anyone. Mm-mm. And she goes wherever the breeze takes her. I'm so weak at this point.
Good, bro.
I don't hate you. Right. I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make. Mm-hmm. That's all.
Okay. That's it. That's all. Okay. I don't hate nobody. Let's make that clear. Okay. You say, yeah, my mom says hate is a strong word. I say I can't stand. You know what? Ciao. But yeah, y'all. So I think we pretty much covered everything. Hopefully I didn't forget nothing. I think that's it, y'all. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, y'all, with that being said, thank you so much for pulling up, y'all. I so greatly appreciate it. And I hope y'all enjoyed the show for real, okay? Don't forget to hit that like, all right? Shout out to my love buds, period. Y'all already know what it is, okay? I love y'all so much, okay? I really, really do. Thank you for everything, all right? And I will see y'all possibly tomorrow. I should be up here tomorrow, okay? More than likely. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's night. All right. Stay safe, stay blessed, and take care, y'all. Bye.